Hello. Hello. Do I look like an angel? No, I don't. Stop it. I don't look like an angel. I was just listening to Tina. What's love got to do? Got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? It may seem to you that I'm acting confused when you're close to me. Stop. Hi. Happy Friday all over your body. How's everyone? I can't believe this week is finally over. To be honest, this was truly a week that couldn't end fast enough. And it was quick. It went by quick. I say all the time, I'm like, you know what? There's not enough time in the day, but yet there's enough time in the day. Does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense to me. Not one shred. But I know that one of you get it. I literally couldn't wait for Friday this week. I can't. And it just, is it me or does time just continue to get quicker? Like everything's going by faster and faster and faster. And, you know, I do a lot of things, like most of y'all do a lot of things. But I feel like I don't have time to do most of the things that I need to do. Really, truly. Like I need to know who can get me some more time. I need to know if there's a person or an entity even who can get me some more time. By the way, speaking of entity, I just want to let you guys know, if any of you follow me on Instagram, I'm blocked for 1 week because it says that I'm paying for followers. Now, let me just lay this out for you. Happy Friday, by the way. Cheers. I'm having water with lemon tonight. I'm going to take a sip right now. Let me just let y'all know that I've had, 1,100 followers for like 500 years. So if I were paying for followers, I think I would have more than 1,100 of them. I think I would have thousands because I've seen other accounts. All of a sudden they have 500 and then all of a sudden they have 30,000 followers. It's amazing how that happens like that. So I'm just letting everyone know, if you follow me on Instagram, I can't like anything, or I can post, but I can't even put a description. So what's the point? I'm not posting until I can post.
Why?
For 1 week. So I'm in Instagram jail because I buy followers. I'm like, if I bought followers, let me tell you, I'd have a lot more than I have. And I'm not buying followers because even on YouTube here, let's see, I've been on this platform, since 2017. I don't even have 3,000 subscribers, but I'm thankful for all of you who are here. I'm thankful for each and I'm thankful for each and every one of you. But if I were paying for subscribers, I'd have a lot more. I'm just letting y'all know I would have a lot more. So I'm not. Anyway, let's say hello to everybody who is in the chat. We've got Luzia. Hola. Thank you for following and commenting all the time. You're so cute. And Carol, and Scott and Jean Ario. Jean is here. And she said it's the third time she's seen 38 Special this year. Oh, am I missing anyone? Nancy. Hi, Nancy. And if I'm missing you, I'm so sorry. But I'll see. Hi, Kurt. Hello.
Caden's here.
Caden. Hello, Caden.
Yeah,
he's Caden, little baby. Hello. Hello, Caden.
Stop talking.
Hello, and happy Friday. Do you know what Friday? Do kids even know what Friday is? Little babies, do they know? Well, he's not a baby. He's a toddler. But do toddlers know? Do they know the weekend?
He's a grown-up child.
No, he's not.
He's going to graduate high school next year.
No.
He is.
I mean, do kids know weekend? I don't know. I don't know.
I saw a nice picture of Kurt and his daughter, a picture that she posted a few years ago of her hugging and kissing her dad. And she says, I love Dad so much.
Oh, and it's Father's Day this Sunday. So
that's right.
To all of you who are papas or fur daddies, happy Father's Day.
What do you mean a fur daddy? What the hell does that mean?
Well, it's what my brother is. He has a dog.
Oh, okay.
He has a fur baby.
Right.
So happy Father's Day. And hello, Helise. How are you? So in the chat, like last week, what we did was I said, in the chat, everybody say where you're from. So this week I decided everyone who's here right now, tell everybody what your favorite song is. Go. Put it in the chat. I want to know because I have to tell, not a lot because I have, 3 people who watch my shows. But listen.
Oh my God.
People do watch the live later because they can't watch it when it's live. So what's your favorite song? List it in the chat. And that's just fun.
We might even play it on Kiki.fm.
We might.
We might.
We need some shout outs. We need some new shout outs. Al, go ahead and describe that. Say hi. Al, did you say hi to everybody?
I haven't had a day. Every time I say something, you said, be quiet, Al.
Well, because you interrupt me while I'm speaking.
Every time I try to say hello to everybody, you interrupt me.
All right, go ahead. Say hello.
I have nothing to say.
I want you to say hi.
Hi.
Stop being a bumpkin. Just say something.
Oh my God.
Say something.
Well, Candy says her favorite song is Faithfully.
Oh, Candy. That's right. I like it.
And Scott Angels is saying for me to be quiet.
And Scott said, come back to me from Jefferson Airplane.
That's a good song.
Love that. I love that. So just keep going. Favorite song, put it in the chat. Did I say hi to Candy?
You have a favorite song, Kiki?
I have to say, so of course, I love Journey and Foreigner, and I do love Boston and Aerosmith. But like one of my tippity top favorite, and of course Fleetwood Mac, Hello, Stevie Nicks, anything. It's not by any of these people, but Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds. I always say like that's my signature song. I don't know why, because I always think when I die, I want that played at my funeral.
Oh my God!
I always say that.
What song is it?
Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds.
I gotta write that down.
Oh, great. Well, that's you don't have any insurance money to get, so it's fine.
So what song are you gonna play at my funeral?
Come on, Eileen. I don't know.
Come on. Come to the castle with me, Eileen. Come on.
Oh, that's so cute. Wait.
You gotta go for a ride.
Carol said Sweet Life by Paul Davis.
That's great.
Gonna be a sweet life. Oh, what a sweet life.
Hey.
Bringing my love to you. Oh, baby.
You heard a song. You heard a song, Kiki.fm last night, which you like. Was it Peter? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, the one I wrote about today.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit. But did you write about it today? You're gonna talk
hold on. I'm gonna hold on. No, I'm not talking about it. Okay. But let me just refresh my memory. It's been a long day. Hold on.
It's been a long day.
I talked about Paul Carrick.
Right.
And hold on.
I know that song.
Hold on.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Remember that? Don't shed a tear, honey.
It's a good song.
No, without you. That guy has done a ton of stuff. He sang Tempted.
Right.
He did that. What else did he do? He did so much. Wait a minute. How Long by Ace. He was in Ace.
Really?
How long has this been going on? When I'm like in a wicked bad mood or like a sad mood, I listen to Ace. How Long? I don't know why.
Are you ever in a bad mood?
Not really, but like when I'm sad, I should rephrase it. Whenever I'm sad, I listen to Ace. I don't know why. Really? And then Mike and the Mechanic, Silent Running. He was in Mike and the Mechanic. Like he's done so much stuff, and I didn't know. I'm like, Paul Carrick, you go, bro.
What's the one of the Mike and Mechanics that we play? It's a Miracle or something like that.
Something like that. I don't know.
It's a good song. It's 5 minutes and 12 seconds long. I know that.
Hi, Sandra.
So
we love you too, Candy.
We had a nice visit down at James said we were tonight, Jamestown tonight too as well. It took us a little while to get down here. We almost didn't make it in time, but we're down here last night as well too. And we hung out with Tony from Sunset Beach Agriculture Project, and he had clams and little necks at the. Oh my gosh,
were those clams? Didn't I eat oysters?
You ate oysters.
I ate oysters, right?
There's little necks that they also offered.
So good.
It was at the Narragansett Cafe. The new owners down there, Mark and Esther, nice people, and it's a great hangout. I mean, if you ever get a chance to visit Jamestown, you got to drop by the Narragansett Cafe. It's really cool. It's at 25 Narragansett Avenue, right down here in Jamestown. It's a nice place. It's a great hangout, isn't it? Everybody just goes there all the time, right?
All right, wait.
What?
I got to tell you now, guys. You know how fussy I am with fries, I haven't had fries in a month.
Right.
So I deserve the fries.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about my weight. We're not talking about that right now.
Okay.
But I ate the fries
at the Narragansett
Cafe.
The Ganny.
Let me tell you, they were good fries.
They're good.
I was shocked because I will be honest and say, listen, your fries suck. Like I am open and honest about it. Oh, God. I've told people they don't have good fries.
Right.
The Narragansett Cafe.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Good
were good fries. They were good fries.
And Mark and Esther are going to do a good job. They have bands down there, I think, from Wednesday nights through Sundays. It's a great hangout, and it's been there for like, I don't know, a long time.
Centuries.
It's been there
right?
For a long
It feels
time.
like it. It
it's
feels
been
like
there for a long time. All the locals hang out there, but also people from traveling from afar, from around the country. If you're going to Jamestown this summer or in the fall or whatever, make sure you drop by Narragansett Cafe, 25 Narragansett Avenue in Jamestown. Great place. And Tony has been asked to go there every Thursday and Friday night. How cool is that, Kiki?
Let me tell you, Tony from Sunset Oyster, what a great job that he does. I mean, honestly, his seafood is impeccable. And now that he's going to be at the Narragansett Cafe, because they're not serving fresh, I mean, his seafood, literally, he's shucking clams right there in the restaurant.
Right.
So, and we've had his seafood many, many times. I don't know if you can get any more fresh than right off the boat.
He gets them right out of the bay.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
So, and I'm not an oyster girl. I'll eat his oyster any day.
Well,
that sounded crazy.
I'll make sure that I text Tony right now to tell him.
I will eat his oysters anytime, anywhere. They're so good.
It's so good to see his wife, and it was really a nice thing last night when we came down to Jamestown like we did tonight.
Yes.
And people still naming the song. Cindy Hill likes Air Supply, "Lost in Love." She likes that song.
Wait a minute. This is the Air Supply song I have in my head right now.
Okay.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you will right. Believing for so long. I'm all out of love. I don't know.
But we're going to see Air Supply in concert at Billy's Twin River Resort Casino in Lincoln, Rhode Island on November 17th.
We should, and that's your birthday. But aren't you going to be at Scott's house that day? You're going to be at Scott's house for your birthday.
I didn't think about that.
See, you can't. I have to go to Air Supply by myself.
Yeah, okay. Scott, I'm not going to be able to. No, Scott, I'm not going to be able to make it to your house. I got to work that night. I just realized that. I'm sorry.
You can't even go.
Okay. Well, no, I can go to the concert. I have to go to the concert. Well, Scott just let us know like a couple of weeks ago he's not even going to be home. So the hell with him. I'm not going.
Oh, that's right. Scott's not even going to be home for the party that he's throwing for you.
Yeah.
So, Al, why don't you go ahead and talk about what we did last Friday night at this time?
Oh, my God. So last Friday night, we're at Twin River Resort Casino. We're there a lot. There are different casinos and stuff like that. But we had the pleasure of seeing the iconic band. They call themselves Grand Funk Railroad. We're an American band. They were awesome. Sellout crowd. Absolutely fantastic. Bruce Kulick was so nice to you and spent a lot of time with you. And he's a cool guy.
He's so cool.
He's so cool, man.
So iconic.
He's iconic, but he's just like, and Bruce and I were talking before Kiki got there, and I said, because I'm kind of rude sometimes, I said, how old are you now?
I can't believe you asked him that.
Fine.
Like, what is that?
He was eating a sandwich at the time, and I said, how old are you? He says, 69. I said,
eating a sandwich.
Well, that's fine. And I says, I'm going to be 69 this year, too. And he says, oh, this is great. We have something in common. That's the only thing we have in common. But such a nice guy.
I know, because you weren't in Kiss. I'm just saying.
No, he's, and I'm not saying that to make it. He's a cool dude. He really a cool dude you want to hang out with.
Yeah.
But the thing that we were able to do this time, which we haven't done before, is we played the radio station before in the lobby, but I have this crazy idea. I get a microphone because I'm kind of stupid and kind of nuts at times. It was great. We had so many people dancing in the lobby before the concert and after the concert. It was like a fest. It was like a concert. It was beautiful.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. And
people were so funny. And this one woman after the concert, oh my God. She goes, what are you doing? You handing out cards? Give me the card. She took a whole stack of cards and she's going up to people here. Yeah. Listen to Kiki.fm.
Right.
Listen to Kiki.fm. Right. I'm like, thank you.
I wish I knew the woman name was because
she was great.
She looks
She'd be a good promotions person.
And Haley's doing a good job. And
Haley's great.
And Kiki's doing a good job and everything else. And she let I'm on the microphone and people are like, oh, you can dance. I'm just being stupid. It was awesome. The bar was going crazy. The Grand Funk Railroad merchandise, they sold out of that. It was great, but we had a great time. That's what it's all about. This is after the concert. They had a great time during the concert. During the concert, I'm walking around and people dancing with me. I don't know who the hell they were, but it was great. It was a great venue last Friday at Bailey's Twin River Resort Casino. So we're going to see Air Supply on November 17th. So
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right.
That weekend, he's going away. Oh, good.
Hi, Janice. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
Finding your way down in Baker Street. There you go, Peter. Hi, Peter Baker. So we had a great time at Grand Funk, and I have to say, the people were crazy, but a good crazy. Like I like when it's fun fans. I like when people are all getting along and they're all laughing with each other.
They weren't rude.
However,
what?
There's always one problem.
What problem is that?
This wasn't as bad as the last one. Like the guy throwing himself on the ground at Dionne Warwick. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. But it wasn't.
Right,
but it was.
Right.
He was like a man baby. Like it was crazy, just throwing himself on the ground. But anyway, that didn't happen this time. But there was a couple behind, and I'm like, and our friend, he's a security guard. So I'm like, you have to go over there, right?
Right.
I'm pointing behind me, and they were fighting with each other because, he was standing up. So I had to stand up because then people were getting mad that they were standing up. But it's like, it's a concert.
Right.
And I love the fact that Grand Funk actually several times throughout the show. Now, this got my heart. It touched my heart in 25 pieces. He literally said, everyone, oh my gosh, Don Brewer, the drummer, he literally went to the crowd several times. Get up and dance. Come on, sing. I want to see you sing. And it's like, you know what? This is a concert. Right. This is a real concert. This is what should be happening at every single concert.
Just don't sit there and
you don't want to sit there.
No, it's a
concert.
They're great. And
it was fun.
Bruce Kulick, I'd say he's probably one of the greatest guitar players of all time.
Oh,
There's so many out there.
Amazing.
But he did the
he's a shiner.
Like he did the Star Spangled Banner. Oh my God.
Gosh, you just wanted to wave a flag. You just wanted to go get me a flag.
And Saturday I was still standing up because the music was great.
Sit down.
No, Grand Funk was great. And we thank all the members of Grand Funk Railroad, and we thank the whole team there at Bailey's Twin River Resort Casino for making it happen and giving us the opportunity to be there. And we had a blast. We had a blast.
Our friends at Bally's are great. They are really great.
They are really great. They do a great job.
Yeah.
But a nice concert venue and everything else. So it was really good. And it sold out. And it just Grand Funk is pretty good. They really, I say they're right up there.
They were right phenomenal. And I just it was just fun. That's you know, I mean, how else can you put it? It's just fun. You just want to get up and dance. You're just moving. It's what you want to do at a show. And I like the fact that they encourage that. That was awesome.
And the thing is, we had all kinds of cards we handed out. Kaylee does that with people who are not familiar with the station. We gave out every card, Kiki. And it basically...
You got to get more this week.
I got to get more this week. And basically what the card says on it, how you get Kiki.fm. Some people say Kiki FM. It's Kiki.fm. And you can download it on the apps. If you have any device, you can put it on. We have a QR code on there. And also, if you have Alexa, you can say, Alexa, enable Kiki. And people listen. The traction from last week was phenomenal. The growth of the station is great.
Unbelievable.
And we thank you for it and supporting us. But it's great. And people are loving the music and everything else because that's what it's all about. I mean, we play a few spots here and there, but it's not cluttered with all kinds of commercials and stuff like that. It's your radio station. It's New England's classic hits music station, Kiki.fm, and we thank you.
Yep. And remember to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Remember to download this app. Kiki.fm. Let me tell you, Al changed up everything a while back, and it is just, I'm telling you, like, I love it. I listen to it for hours and hours. And the great thing is, so Al, we can dive into the analytics and stuff. And the crazy thing is, okay, we were just playing all classic rock before.
Which is fine.
Which is great.
Right.
But Al has switched it up a bit. He's added in more classic hits, and people are definitely listening for hours at a time. And it's crazy.
And we have people from all around the world listen to us, especially in Canada. But we had somebody, I don't know who they are, but somebody in the Netherlands listening on an Android device for 2 hours today.
Yeah.
And awesome. That is phenomenal. I mean, that is really, really good. So we thank you for your support. Thank you for your support of Kiki.fm, New England's classic hits, the music station. But now it is time for your Classic Rock Raw.
So I am sure that there are some of you here who watch the teen classic TV show Beverly Hills 90210 like I did every single week, and I couldn't wait to see what was going to happen the following week. I talked about the characters like I knew them. I literally thought these people were my friends. Like, it's not even normal. Didn't we all do that? Yeah, I think we did. Brandon, played by Jason Priestley, was the cute guy who you would love to parade around in front of your parents. Steve Sanders, played by Ian Ziering, the tall, blonde, super cute guy who you wanted to take you to your prom. Like, did you not have these thoughts? Like, he was just the guy who said, you know what? I want Steve Sanders to take me to prom. I said that. I did. I said those words. No, I didn't. I didn't because I think I was married, but no, I wasn't. I loved him though. He's so cute. He does Shark Week now. It's so funny. But anyway. And then bad boy Dylan McKay, played by the late Luke Perry, which still seems hard to say. He was only 52 years old. I mean, when I remember learning that Luke Perry had passed away, and I'm like, that can't even be real. Very, very sad. But he unexpectedly died from a stroke. And Dylan, he was the bad boy we all secretly wanted to date. You know it. You totally know it, because I wanted to date him too. I loved all of them. I was just one of those hormonal teenage girls that couldn't control herself. So some of us, not so secretly, we just said, listen, I want to date Dylan. I don't care if he's the bad boy or not. So then there were the ladies. Sweet Donna Martin, played by Tori Spelling. Her dad, late TV producer Aaron Spelling, left a fortune when he passed, about $600 million worth. And it was no secret that Tori and her brother Randy only received about $400,000 apiece. So many of us were invested in Tori's life outside of Beverly Hills 90210. Then there was Kelly Taylor, played by Jenny Garth. Her and Tori are actually doing a lot of projects together these days. And Kelly was responsible for kicking off Melrose Place, which was a great show. I don't know if any of you here used to watch Melrose Place, but Heather Locklear, dear Lord, if she could only bring back that character, I love to hate her. And I think that was her tagline. You love to hate her. I don't even remember her character's name. I loved Heather Locklear on Melrose Place. Like, she was so rotten and terrible, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I love Heather Locklear. So I don't know if that cast ever recreated or could recreate what they did, but you know what? It was really great when they did it. Great memories, great shows, and totally loved it. Then, of course, there was Brenda Walsh, TV sister to Brandon, and there was no denying that she was the character we also love to hate. For those of you here who watched Beverly Hills 90210, we love to hate Brenda. We just did. I mean, she was awful because she was just that. She had that really brash character. And there was always some type of conflict, and she was secretly dating Dylan McKay, whom she hid from her parents because he was the bad boy, let's face it. Dylan McKay, he was the guy you did not want to let in your home. But she did, without her parents knowing. So as much as we love to get so passionate about Shannon Doherty's character and hungrily read the stories about her off-screen demeanor, there is no question that we have also been following her very difficult real-life journey dealing with breast cancer since 2015. Shannon did go into remission for 2 years. Then in 2020, she revealed that her cancer returned as stage 4 and it had spread to other parts of her body. Shannon has unselfishly shared her difficult journey with her fans on social media and has once again shared that her cancer has spread to her brain. Shannon began radiation this past January, and in the video she recently shared on her Instagram, she said, "My fear is obvious. I am extremely claustrophobic, and there was a lot going on in my life. I am fortunate as I have great doctors like Dr. Amin Maradi and the amazing techs at Cedars-Sinai. But that fear, the turmoil, the timing of it all, this is what cancer can look like, unquote. So what can you say about something as difficult as this excerpt, that we send our love and strength and hope for the best for Shannon Doherty? Also, it's so important to just live your life to its fullest. I mean, really, that is the message here, for sure. Be happy and fulfilled for you, because that's what we all have. And it's the only thing that we ourselves have control over. So this story that Shannon has been sharing with her fans and her followers since 2015, to me, I think it is very unselfish and really courageous of her to be doing this. I mean, in a way, this may be helping her to get through her dark days and her tough times by sharing this journey that she's on right now. But I honestly have to say, you know, I've read about this for a very long time, and some of you may have as well. And I really do give her a lot of, and she's like, probably saying, I don't want kudos. I don't want recognition. I just want to share my journey. And I think she has said, you know, if she can help someone get through what she's going through, it's worth it to her. So again, sending love and strength to Shannon Doherty. I think this is horrible. She's young. I think she's a year younger than I am, or maybe 2 years or whatever. Too young to be going through something like this. And I mean, at any age, really, it's difficult. But to also be in the public eye and to be sharing everything with your followers and your fans and putting it all out there. And gosh only knows, you know, there are probably people who are not kind to her. So I give her a lot of credit, and she has to be an incredibly strong woman. So to me, that says a lot. And again, and Kathy said she's 51. She's only 51. She's been going through this since 2015.
It's horrible for anybody to go through. Mm-hmm. And she's probably sharing it because she doesn't want to be alone. So many people go through cancer, Kiki, and they keep it to themselves, which mm-hmm. is understandable. But, you know, letting other people know in their lives, it might help them through the therapy right. process, you know, and cancer sucks. It just amazes me we don't have a cure for it. It just amazes me. I feel so bad for her.
I know.
Everybody who's had cancer in their life, it's horrible.
It is
horrible.
So sending strength to Shannon and her family.
She was such a great actress, and you watched her every week, and she always, when you watched her, you couldn't keep your eyes off of her because she was so dynamic with just her presentation and her words and just the way she looked at people, and, you know, looked at all those guys you wanted to date when you were younger.
All of them. Every single one of them.
Oh my God.
I didn't even care.
Oh my God. That's all you talked about.
I didn't even care.
Oh
and
my God.
Remember, so they came to the Warwick Mall.
They did?
I think I had my kids. My kids were born.
Yeah.
And I took them all to the mall.
You did?
The mall was packed.
Did you see them?
Well, yeah, from afar.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, there they are. And I felt like an idiot because here I am with my kids, and I'm like at the Warwick Mall looking at the cast of Beverly Hills 90210. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah. But you were obsessed with that TV show as well.
Yeah, and The Hills too. I loved The Hills.
Place, and oh my God.
Right, Rita. That's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just, you know, it was great entertainment, and she gave us years of entertainment, and just, you know, hopefully, you know, she doesn't suffer. And that's
I think she already is now.
It
just
sucks.
Yeah. It's terrible.
That was terrible.
She was in Charmed. Yes, she was. Our House, I'm not sure because I didn't watch that.
Yeah.
But Charmed, yes. So again, I think when an actor or an actress can make you think about them outside of when you're watching the show, they're doing a great job. Because
right.
like I literally always, like I said, always just turned around and
right.
like, oh my gosh.
But you look forward to that show every week. You look forward to that show every week. You had to sit down and watch that show.
I did.
You always did.
I did.
And you
loved it.
you even watch the reruns of the show.
I know.
I mean, but this is all good stuff, you know.
So last weekend, Michelle and I, we actually went to a farmer's market. Michelle's like, "Oh, we got to do something." And I said, "Yeah, we got to do something." So she suggested.
It was last Saturday?
It was last. We had a very busy weekend last week.
Oh my God, this last few weeks has been crazy.
So we went to Casey Farms in North Kingstown, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And it was so cute. So we drive up, a little dirt driveway. Like, it's so cute. And we get out and I said, "Oh, I have a bag." So you see people walking with their own bags. Like, that's the thing. If you go to a farmer's market, guys, bring your own bag. I know it's something you don't think about,
God.
but because I'm a yard sailor,
right? You bring
I always have a bag in my car.
And then she's got me. I'm a bag too.
Always have a bag.
Bag of laughs.
So bring in my bag, and then we go and we get some fresh like beautiful produce. Like, it's unbelievable. Expensive. So then we get to the part they're selling bacon and eggs. Okay, first of all, the eggs were $7.50 a dozen. Those days have passed. We don't.
My God.
Market Basket has them for $1.98. I've even
maybe they're
seen
organic
people,
eggs or something. I
don't know. I'm not paying $7.50. Oh, wait a minute. So I can tell you what's up with Market Basket. It was so funny. So, and then the bacon, I'm sorry, $20 a pound. I can't. I just cannot justify it. Maybe if you're having a special event, like for 2 people, and you want to spend the $20, but that's a lot of money. I understand. It's farm fresh. I get it. Farm to table. It's a lot of money. But I did get some lettuce, and it was really nice romaine lettuce. And I got some, I don't know, I got some herbs or something. I don't know. I got some basil, some fresh basil. Who doesn't love that? I got, we got some pizza. Now, there was this guy, and actually, I did videotape him. I have to put together a little thing of Michelle and I for the day. Haven't even done that yet. And he was from Broadway Dough Company in Rhode Island. Now, he had these 2 little ovens, and he can cook a pizza in 7 to 8 minutes.
Wow.
So we ate the pizza. It was good. Yeah. The dough is not like, if you like crispy crust, it's not happening.
Really?
Because remember, your pizza's getting cooked in 8 minutes.
Yeah.
But it was really good. It was different. We like trying different things. So we had that. We had pizza at 10 o'clock in the morning. Ridiculous, I know. Yeah. But when are you going to do that?
But you had a good time together.
We had such a good time.
Great time.
And there was, people playing acoustic music, and it was just nice walking around. People were spending money, honey. Like, they were just spending it like it was going out of style. So if you got a business or something, a farmer's market in a lucrative area is a good place to set up.
It's a good place. Good place. And
but it was nice. It was fun. I totally want to.
Yeah.
I want to go again. I want to go to another one. I want to go to a different one. Really nice, though. We had fun.
We're going to take day trips here and there during the summer, which will be fine.
Then we ate ice cream.
Oh, God. How's your diet going? Oh, God.
Terrible. My diet's going terrible. And I'm not eating. Can I just, all right. So I'm going to go there because I said I wasn't going to.
What?
My diet is going awful. And I'm going to tell you guys, okay, I had fries last night. I'm not going to lie about it. But I love them, and I ate every single one.
The fries were delicious at the Narragansett Cafe.
But I'm not cheating. No.
You're not cheating. We were there, and you looked on the menu, and you got me a burger, and I had some fries, and I don't have fries either. And by eating the fries last night, I gained 2 pounds. But I don't care because I'll lose it again anyway. But it's all about, when you're out, you can take it. You can cheat once in a while, Kiki. You can cheat. Here's the problem. I need to do like a whole kickstart thing with my body. I need to put it into food remission. I don't even know how else to put it. But I have a problem because I'm gaining weight and I'm eating salad every day. Come on, will you stop it?
Al, I'm telling you.
If Gina was here with you right now, she'd give you a cannoli. Could you say no to Gina's cannoli right now?
I would eat it. I would totally eat it.
I love Gina's cannolis. Gina's cannolis are so tasty and so mouth-watering. She has the best cannolis in the whole world. Oh, hi, Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Yes, kid. Yeah.
And who's it? Bill. Oh, my gosh. So Bill is here. Bill is now a married man. Everybody, so hands off.
Hands off what?
Hands off Bill.
My hands weren't on in the first
hands
place.
off Jenny.
Oh, my God.
Because they're both taken.
Oh, my God.
So leave them alone.
They got married on the beach. Really nice videos that we saw. And the really, what a nice couple they are. You know?
Congratulations again.
Yeah. And
Really.
you know where they went for the wedding reception? The White Castle. That's where they
Good
went.
for them.
No, I just
Good for them.
I don't know.
I love that.
They're
So
great people. Great people.
I watched this couple on YouTube. It's so well. It started off. I was watching this
I'm not
woman
gonna-
on
Bill, I'm
YouTube.
not going to ask you. You're
So
married.
her name is Lavender Clothesline. If you
Wait,
like,
wait. Stop. The woman's name is what?
well, the name of her channel is Lavender Clothesline.
What the hell
She's
is that?
oh stop. You always say it. You're like,
No.
I'm not even gonna say. So I watch her
Have
all
I
the
watched it
time.
before?
Yes.
Lavender Clothesline?
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay. Go
So
ahead.
anyway, so I love her. She's
Yeah.
very soft spoken, and
Oh, I
she
think
goes to the flea market. You know exactly
Yeah,
because I
go
watch her all the time.
Yeah, you do. Nice
and
lady.
very nice lady.
Does she have an accent? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I love her story because her and her fiance, I don't even know if they're married. They're supposed to get married, I think, this month.
Ah,
They met in Goodwill.
no kidding.
They met inside Goodwill.
No
She
kidding.
kind of like pushed herself on him, but
Really?
they're so cute together.
Well, Patty Taylor's here, and she watches Lavender Clothesline.
You
also.
do?
Yeah, well, not
You're
me,
ju-
but Patty
Oh
does.
my gosh, I
don't watch
like.
anything.
Do you not love her? She's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so.
Oh my
I love
God.
it.
Oh my God.
I love it. So put
Uh,
something on her channel that I mentioned.
Oh
But
my
I love her though,
please.
right?
Yeah.
So I think her and Roger, she said, "Oh, we should get married in Goodwill." And
Oh, my
I'm
God.
sitting there going, "You should totally get married inside
Right.
of the Goodwill that you met at
Oh,
because
come on.
it's.
Why?
Oh my gosh,
Oh my God.
I think it would be great.
Whatever. Yeah.
They met in Goodwill.
Well, what's- oh my
They
God.
literally
really
went on they originated their date in Goodwill.
Isn't that amazing?
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I think it's so cute.
It's amazing.
I can't Patty
You know what
Taylor
amazes me?
watching her.
This has nothing to do with what you're talking about. What amazed me about last night.
I love her too.
We're down here at Jamestown last night. It's 2 nights. I've been down at Jamestown like 4 times this week. But
Yeah, you have.
with the Narragansett Cafe, we're talking to the wonderful and beautiful girl who is part owner of the Narragansett Cafe, Esther. Now you're talking about like Tiger Beat.
Oh,
magazine.
wait a minute. All right. So last night. So wait.
Listen to this. Listen.
So
to
I'm
this.
talking to Esther and her husband Mark, great people, new
Great people.
owners of the Narragansett Cafe.
Right here at Jamestown.
So her husband Mark, did he grow up in Providence? Yeah, he grew up in Providence.
Yeah.
Or North Pro. He
I don't think
said he
he's grown
spent a
up
lot of time in North Providence. But
right.
so like we're talking about we're like the same age, talking about people and stuff like that. And
Right.
then he starts talking about Tiger Beat.
Right.
I'm like, I read Tiger Beat on the air, and he's like, stop it.
Right.
So then his wife, Esther, she scoots in on the conversation. She goes, my mother did not let me read Tiger Beat because it was about rock and roll. I'm
Right.
like, no.
And she had to sneak over to her girlfriend's house to read it. How could? And not only that, she had to sneak over to her girlfriend's house to watch Purple Rain.
Do you believe
great.
that?
That was
Do you
great.
even believe?
Great
Like,
people.
I was so happy.
And the funniest thing about her husband Mark and Esther, they live in the same street as Tony, the oyster fisherman.
Small world,
And I
man.
just like, and so I'm telling a story that we're down in Jamestown one day because we go down there a lot and we get down here like 2 or 3 times a week. And, it was last summer, Tony sees me near the beach or whatever. He goes, come on my house. So him and his wife made us, clams, oysters. We had a great time at the house. We've never been to his house before. And he's been a
So
very,
fun.
very faithful listener. So I'm telling Mark and Esther the whole story and everything else. And Michael is like right across the street from him. And he's lived across the street from him for years. And he says, wait a minute, Al, you were invited to his house? I have never been invited to his house at all, ever.
We're like, he had the whole table full of seafood for us.
Yeah, and he says, "You gotta be kidding me!" And he says, "I never been invited to his house." So we have a plan this year. I think Tony's going to talk to his wife. We're going to have Thanksgiving dinner at his house, and then we're going to go across the street to Mark's house to have dessert. It'd be great.
It was just so funny about
It
the
was great.
Tiger Beat and the Purple Rain
Oh
and
my
everything.
God! Yeah.
And Patty, hold on. So Patty said she watches the Crazy Lamp Lady. You know what? I used to watch her all the time. I can only watch so many because
Right.
there's so much time in the day. But Patty, you would love Philly Flipper. I'm not sure if you watch him, but his name is Paul. Like he's so cute. He just moved from Pennsylvania to Florida.
Yeah.
Do you know why he moved?
Why?
So he could go to yard sales all the time.
No kidding.
I'm not even kidding you.
Oh my God.
He moved so he could go to yard sales all the time because in Florida, the weather's great
Yeah.
and they have yard sales constantly.
Well, it gets hot down.
Hello, B40. How are you? Thanks for joining.
So Gina said that we met her friend JoJo a couple of weeks ago at the Holly Davidson Mike Stefanik Foundation.
She ran out of cupcakes. She
had
wait a minute.
She's a great girl.
I didn't get a cupcake.
I've known her for years. I used to have her on the local radio station in this area with me, Gina, and she's a very super person. And she brought her van. She had 9 dozen cupcakes, and she sold out of them right away. Away.
People are like walking around with trays of cupcakes. Right. I said, "Oh, I better get over there and get my cupcake." And guess what? She left. I'm like, "Wait a minute.
Good thing
where's that truck going?"
She had a big wedding she had to do down down in Richmond or wherever the hell it was.
Not fair.
Afterwards. Yeah, whatever.
I didn't get a cupcake.
It's fine. Oh my God.
But I got chorizo and potatoes
from Quesadilla Rosa, the Portuguese food truck.
The only Portuguese food truck in Rhode Island.
And
Steve Perry.
the owner of that place his name is Manny. Great individual. Great. The food was delicious, wasn't it, Kiki?
So good.
Oh my God.
You gotta like spicy though.
Yeah.
I'm all about spicy.
Spicy. That's why she married me.
This one can't. He can't.
What? Not right now.
Can't have spice. Can't have milk. Can't have nothing.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Can't even eat a cracker.
Oh my God.
But that's fine.
We're sitting there against the cafe, and she's saying that. No. And she says, "Al, you can't eat that." And I'm like,
no. The waitress. So the waitress goes. So I order my food.
Yeah.
I got a grilled cheese. My gosh. You know what? I'm gonna throw it out there. There should be gourmet grilled cheese food trucks. I'm not kidding. Yeah. Like I love me a good grilled cheese.
The menu had a nice selection.
All right, hold on.
And Kiki said, "Well, she wanted grilled cheese." I said, "What? Yeah. So how was your grilled cheese?"
It was good, but it was cheap too, right? So anyway, then I order Al's food.
Yeah.
So is it okay? Now I'll also have a hamburger, no bread, no tomato, no lettuce. She's like, nothing? I said, nothing.
I'm boring.
Just a hamburger.
Right.
And, because like he can't have tomatoes. Lettuce, he can eat that because we eat salad every day. We're turning into rabbits.
You don't need to tell people
I do need to tell everybody.
No, why?
So
she's
like, okay. So I felt like I had to explain to her. I'm like, listen, he's going to acid reflux. So he can't eat much.
Know what acid reflux
and she's going, okay.
Okay.
You're crazy. You're a crazy woman.
Well,
so no, he just no bun, no nothing.
The reason,
just give him the burger.
The reason why I'm just saying this, the reason why I have acid, I don't know if there's a reason, but I drank orange juice continuously for years.
And lemonade.
Mm-hmm. I drank lemonade by the jugs. I mean, Kiki would go grocery shopping, get like 2 big containers of lemonade. The next day they were gone. So you got to take care of yourself, and it's fine. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm eating very good. I'm not coughing as much, even though I
as you just cough.
Just cough. It's good. It's fine. I can't eat cheese anymore right now.
I know. And Scott said grilled cheese with bacon. Let me tell you what, hon.
Yeah.
I used to make that all the time. All the time. That's why I have bra fat. I'm telling you.
You have what?
That's part of the reason. And chips. When I used to eat chips all the time, bra fat.
What is bra fat?
It's when your fat overhangs your bra.
Do I have that problem?
No, you don't wear a bra.
Well, how do you know? Okay.
Because I live with you.
Right.
I hate bra fat because that is the hardest fat to get rid of. I mean,
really? Does Scott have bra fat?
No, he doesn't wear bra. Well, I don't know. Do you wear bra? You don't wear bra.
As I said that, he says bra fat. I don't know.
Scott,
I
think Scott likes bra fat secretly because he put bra fat with a heart. I'm a little confused.
Many of you out there know who we're talking about. Scott, who's a good supporter.
No, it's Scott.
Scott, a big supporter of the station. Your name even came up at the Narragansett Cafe down here in Jamestown last night. We're talking about
it did.
We're talking about people who spend all kinds of money to go to concerts.
Oh my God! How do you know what he does, Al?
Listen.
For crying out loud.
Wait a minute. Let me finish what I'm saying. And we talked about Scott, a nice guy and everything else. He loves going to concerts. And Esther says, we love going to concerts too. And it was great, the stories. They saw Santana in concert.
Yeah, they've seen a bunch of people.
And Mark, her husband, loves the Rolling Stones.
Mm-hmm.
Loves the Rolling Stones.
How do you not? How do you not love the Rolling Stones?
He loves the Rolling Stones and he loves Madonna.
Holiday.
And when he said Madonna, Tony, the oyster fisherman, says, I love her.
How do you not love Madonna?
Oh, my God.
I mean, all right, today, Madonna, okay. I mean, but, I have to say, she's quite funny.
Yeah, she's comical.
If you guys have, like today, Madonna on TikTok, she'll pop up on people's feeds and start talking to them. She's freaking hysterical. She really is.
Yeah.
And I mean,
yeah.
Okay. She can get political and stuff like that. With all
Right.
of that, push that aside. Go put that in the closet.
Oh my gosh. Stop talking
Regular,
about it. Play your
nice,
music.
today Madonna.
Shut up and play the music.
Funny as anything. Funny as all get out.
Right?
Like, honestly.
Well, Esther was saying constantly we went to see Madonna. She didn't get on stage till like 11:30.
Yeah.
And oh my God.
I mean, that's kind of bad.
There was a show afterwards.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's bad, And
so, guys, for those of you here, if you want to support the channel or the station, I have an Amazon link down below in the description box. It takes you to Steve Perry's Street Talk CD. You don't have to buy that because you probably already have it. But if you use that link to just get in the door and you're going to buy something on Amazon anyway, I make like 10 cents per $100, something really minimal like that. So if you could use the link, it helps to support the station. Another way to support the station, you could buy merch. That's all on my channel too. Or you can hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. All of that stuff helps us out because let me tell you what, I just got to bring it quick. It's just quick. Monetization on the channel. Love YouTube. It's great. It's my outlet. It's my hobby. I love connecting with you guys, but we make no money here. And it really helps us out when you can help support by just doing a little something like I said, using the link. And people, thank you very much who have been using the Amazon link. We truly appreciate it.
Can you buy bra fat on Amazon?
Well, I don't think that's for sale.
You don't?
But every little bit helps, and every little bit helps to keep the station on the air and to keep us here. So we thank you. Hit the like
button.
But
also, we're inspired by everybody here on the channel, like every week. And Gina just made a statement that Scott inspired her to go see Bryan Adams and Joan Jett last week.
No way.
Yes. And she saw...
I love that.
She saw Bryan Adams and Joan Jett. She was inspired by Scott. Part of Kiki Nation here.
See what I'm saying?
And this is what it's all about, people.
This is what it's all
about coming together. It's about hanging out, talking about bra fat, and
whatever else.
And she was taking videos during the concert, and she loved it. Who doesn't love Bryan Adams, And Joan,
I thought you were going to say who doesn't love bra fat. I don't love it.
Well, Scott was that, but Bryan Adams was great as he always is, and Joan Jett is an icon. She's an icon.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Oh my God.
It don't get better than Joan.
No.
It don't get better than Joan.
Oh my God.
She is just.
Oh my God.
She's like the Doobies. Okay.
Really?
I really do compare her to the Doobies that she gets better with age. She gets better as every year passes. That woman will put on a show like nobody's business.
Really?
Right, Gina? Right, Scott?
Oh my God.
She just kicks it. And I'm sure Bryan Adams is amazing.
And Kathy last week saw she saw Duran, but Nile Rodgers and Chic opened up for Duran. And we've had the opportunity to see Nile Rodgers in concert. He is friggin' phenomenal.
Chic was amazing.
Phenomenal. I mean, the songs that he has written and produced, and he's such an artist. I never realized this guy is goddamn good. He is fantastic.
He's a genius, actually.
And he's a genius. We went back to his dressing room for the concert, and we met him or whatever. But his clothing apparel, he's got more clothes than you do. I mean, it's amazing the outfits that he has.
Hello, he's like a billionaire, so I think he has a little more clothes than I do.
Right.
Oh, Helise, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for the super sticker. We appreciate it very,
we
very
love you,
much.
Helise.
Thank you.
We love everybody.
Thank you.
At least it keeps us on the air and keeps me getting up every day and everything else. But it
keeps you getting up.
Well, yeah.
You can barely get up most days.
No, listen,
I have to help him. He's like, can you grab my arm?
No, I'm talking about getting up when I come out of his sleep. That's the kind of getting up I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the other type of getting up. I'm talking about getting up in the morning. I have to get up early in the morning to do stuff for the station, right?
You do. And Patty, I just have to say, Patty Taylor got tickets to see Queen in Boston when she does her Boston trip in October, which is very cool.
That's great.
Very, very cool.
Talking about cool, it's now time for more of your classic rock and roll.
So how many of you remember Flavor Flav? Flavor Flav! And he had the big clock around his neck. Come on. Everybody knows what Flavor Flav is. Well, Flavor Flav came to be as the founding member of the 80s rap group Public Enemy, who I was not a fan of. I'm just saying. Like, I was not a Public Enemy person. I just didn't listen to that. That wasn't my thing. I'm just saying. And hardcore rap, Rapper's Delight, yeah. And like some Funkadelic, yeah. But I just, no, really. But I know Flavor Flav because of his reality TV appearances, because we all know that I am a reality TV junkie. I am. I love it. I can't help it. It's my thing. And that's how I know Flavor Flav. So Flavor was on The Surreal Life, Strange Love, and Flavor of Love in Strange Love. Strange Love 2 or Strange Love 3, I don't know. And Strange Love was a spinoff from The Surreal Life because Flavor hooked up with Brigitte Nielsen. Do you remember her? The tall, blonde model. And that was just abnormal in itself, really, because they seemed to be complete opposites, but it made for good TV. Come on. I mean, Flavor Flav and Brigitte Nielsen, really, their romance was very short-lived as Brigitte went back to live with her Italian boyfriend, and Flavor started up another reality show called Flavor of Love so he could continue his search for his love match, because he needed to have love, because he's Flavor Flav. Brigitte Nielsen was married 5 times, and one of those marriages included Sylvester Stallone. And just before that relationship, this is interesting, Brigitte had an affair with Arnold Schwarzenegger just after he started his relationship with Maria Shriver. Now, side note, asterisk, there is a documentary on Netflix right now, Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was so fascinating. I've watched it twice. It's so good. It's so good. Now, I don't know. Again, put all your political differences aside. Literally, the guy's got a great story. And I don't, sometimes I think it's hard for people to separate the politics out of things. Like, you need a sifter in life sometimes. That's how I feel like we should all be a colander. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Arnold, political, governor, all that, he says that he said a lot of things. You agree, disagree, hate, don't hate. The guy has got an amazing story. He really does. And that's what I like to do. Sometimes I'll say, oh, I like so-and-so. Well, why do you like so-and-so? They like this. Well, I don't care if they like that. I like them. I like their story. I like that they've come from nothing. I like that they've fought for what they have. I like that type of thing. So I don't care about all the other stuff. I just kind of care about the story. But then he's been kind of scummy. Like, let's face it. I mean, he was with the housekeeper and stuff like that. And my friend Michelle goes, yeah, and they had a kid. Oh, yeah, then there's that. So again, all that aside.
They had a kid?
That's what she told. I forgot about all that stuff.
Oh, he is the Terminator. Go ahead.
But really good. I enjoyed it. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there in case you're looking for something to watch on Netflix this weekend. I thought it was really well done. He's 75 years old. When did that happen?
Oh my God.
See, I can't deal with all this age stuff because I'm like, he's not 75. But he is. He truly is. And he still looks amazing for 75 years old. No. Anywho, Brigitte gave birth to her 5th child at the age of 54 in 2018. Do you remember that? I remember reading about that. And today at 59 years old, she's worth about $185 million and enjoys her time with her husband of 17 years, Mattia Desi, who is 15 years her junior. You go, girl. You rock the cradle, rock it and rob it at the same time. So back to Flavor Flav. Apparently, he is a big Swiftie, which means he's a Taylor Swift fan. And he reached out to his community recently to make him some custom Flavor Flav bracelets to trade at one of Taylor's shows. He's too funny. This apparently is a thing for the current Eras tour because in Taylor's song, You're on Your Own, Kid, there is a lyric that reads, so make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it. You've got no reason to be afraid. I don't know. I don't know the song. I'm just reading it to you. So you make or buy a bracelet and you trade it with a complete stranger at a current Taylor Swift concert. I didn't even know that was a thing. Whatever makes you happy, that's cool. I think it's a cute idea. And Flavor put out a request for hundreds of bracelets. He said that he couldn't keep up with the request. Like, he basically said, listen, I need you guys to make me bracelets. So, of course, people were DMing him and emailing him like crazy. And he said he personally DM'd hundreds of people back. He got a ton of bracelets and lots of fans just giving him bracelets at the show. And he was having a blast, saying hi to everybody, just having a fun time. I think he's a fun dude. I don't know. I'm sure he's got maybe a little bit of a shady past, but he just seems like a fun fella. That's all I'm saying. So some of you may not be into Taylor Swift, but I think the whole camaraderie that she puts out to the fans and the fact that she has tried her best to keep the ticket rigging to not happen, she's all about making sure that everyone has a good time, which is what music is all about, guys. Let's face facts here. Remember what Flavor Flav is famous for saying. Yeah, boy. Remember him saying?
Oh my God.
Yeah, boy.
Oh my God.
It sounds nothing like him. So Flavor Flav was at a Taylor Swift concert, and then I just saw a TikTok today. I don't know why these things pop up in my feed. Because I don't really watch the Taylor Swift stuff, but some Taylor Swift fans were giving some security guard, his arms were full of bracelets, like people literally rolling down their windows, giving him, he was loving it. So I think that whole aspect of what she has tried to do with her fans is bringing them together. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Taylor Swift, huh?
Kathy Bailey's here.
I know. And also Roberta's here too.
Rockin' Roberta, retired Roberta.
Retired
Hi, Roberta.
She should be in bed by now. No, it's not that late.
Hi, Roberta.
You know.
And Kathy, wait a minute. All right, everybody, call Kathy Bailey in case you're buying or selling any type of real estate, whether it be commercial, residential, or, anything. A mansion. If you want a mansion, call Kathy Bailey at 832-998-2020. 832-998-2020. Yeah.
You need help.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Oh, so wait a minute. Bill says we're seeing John Corabi, Winger, and Tom Kiefer tomorrow night. That ought to be a fun show.
Really? Tom's good, too.
Love Tom.
Oh, my God.
Now, Tom is coming to my area in July. I didn't get tickets. Listen, I can't.
He is? Where's he coming, do you know?
He's coming to the Strand, I think.
In Providence?
He's going to Providence, yeah. I know. I'm just
I heard about that.
I'm a bad person.
No,
I just can't.
We can't go at every...
Can't do everything.
Oh, my God.
And you know what? Can I just tell you what?
So busy.
This week, I'm tired.
Well, we've been busy for the last month and a half and doing things every week, which is all good. I'm not complaining.
It's great. I'm not complaining.
It's not complaining, but, breaking down and setting up and making sure this works and that works and whatever. It's fine.
It is fine.
It's fine because everybody's having a ball. Everybody likes to have a ball once in a while, don't they?
Speaking of having a ball, all right, I have to tell the story because it's been kind of driving me crazy
Talking about
this
a
week.
Ball?
So I'm in the kitchen the other day.
With a ball?
Now, you guys know about Billy the squirrel,
yeah.
right? He's my squirrel. I feed him. I order him food on Amazon.
You shouldn't be feeding a wild animal.
And now the chipmunk is eating really like a vacuum. Like the chipmunk is like, I'm like, dude, where is the food is leaving quickly now because the chipmunk is a pig. I swear, I'm convinced the chipmunk is a pig. So Billy, he gets hot. He lays like today's laying on the table because it was warm this afternoon. So I bring him water. I don't think he really understands the concept of water though.
Right.
But I put it out for him, put some ice cubes in the bowl, whatever. So he's my pal.
Yeah.
And I think he kind of he knows how to show off now. Like he'll look at me while he's eating.
Right. Looks at you.
He really he stares at me while he's eating outside. Like he's outside the window. And I'm like, that's kind of creepy, but it's kind of cute at the same time. So the other day, washing dishes in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And look, there's 3 squirrels running around the front yard. Look at that. How cute. Look at how cute. And I thought it was odd. I'm like, 3 squirrels. That's different. I never see two.
schools.
Like Billy is a friend or a sister,
God.
cousin. I don't know.
Billy gets around. His two females.
So I'm like, there's
He
3
likes nuts.
squirrels. It's really strange.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing something. I wipe a dish, whatever I did,
Right.
and then I look up. I'm going, what's happening right now?
Oh, Billy, the 2 girls? Oh, what? What's happening?
2 of the squirrels were
Doing it?
canoodling.
What do you mean canoodling? What's that mean?
They were canoodling.
What's canoodling mean?
They were getting down.
To get
I've never seen this in my life. I've never ever. And
You've never seen 2 squirrels canoodling?
No, and I had to just
I didn't know
really
what canoodling
double,
was till
triple,
now.
and quadruple check. I'm
Canoodling.
going,
Oh,
is what's happening what I think is happening? It was
I
happening,
didn't know that was a term.
but it was so
Do
fast.
you like cadoodle? Everybody raise your hand if you like a cadoodle.
And whoever the
cadoodle.
canoodler was,
Cadoodler.
the canoodler
Cadoodler. Yeah,
ran off.
really.
And then the
Well, he
canoodlee,
came back for a second.
she was like upset.
Oh,
You
I know.
could tell she
She
was,
didn't
and I
finish what
felt
she was
like
doing.
having a conversation with
Right.
the canoodlee. I'm like, oh my gosh,
right.
is she all right?
Yeah,
Because
but
she's
Bill
kind of
just got married. He loves
kind of
canoodling.
wonky.
Yeah.
Like she's kind of
Canoodling.
staggering.
Wonky canoodling.
And I'm like, he
Right.
left.
You're right.
Like he
It's
went in
called
there,
quickie. Yeah, quickie.
did
Yeah.
what he had to, and he's off.
Oh my God, that's so rude.
And I'm like,
Oh my God, how can he do
I
that?
felt bad for her.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I
Canoodling.
felt like I was at the club.
Oh my God.
I felt like I was at the nightclub.
I'm glad he
And
got
I'm
his nuts
going,
off. Whatever.
Is this what happens in life?
I guess so.
So now is she going to end up on my front stoop
Right.
with a bunch of babies?
Right.
And I'm going to have to do something about it. I'm going to have to take
What?
care of them.
No.
To bring 'em in?
No, they're not going to be grandparents to canoodlers.
But I've never seen that between squirrels before,
Right.
and I'm still upset about it
Sure,
because
sure.
it was quite intense and quick.
No canoodling
Very
squirrels are kicking out. This is a
fast.
family radio show. We're not talking about any more canoodling.
Have any of you seen that
No, nobody's ever
in the wild?
nobody's ever canoodled in their life.
But
That's why
but
everybody's
her
sad all the time.
reaction
Going on.
after it was really disturbing to me.
Right. Canoodling.
It was real like she
Canoodling.
didn't know what hit her.
Canoodling, classic rock.
Kind of like me sometimes.
What?
Like
When you don't canoodle?
Eyes wide open.
Right.
Like what just
Eyes
happened?
wide open when canoodling?
Very upsetting.
So you saw these squirrels canoodling.
I will never forget that for as long as I live.
Were the squirrels'
Never.
eyes wide open when they're canoodling?
All right, listen, they were facing the other way, so I don't know.
Oh my God.
But the canoodler,
yeah? What? Was Billy watching the whole time?
I don't know if it was Billy. It
Was it
could have
two?
been. It could have been
No,
Billy.
the question
But I don't know where the third squirrel was.
But Kiki, I have a question for you.
So it was like a
Were the two-
whole thing going on.
No. Wait, stop. The 2 girl squirrels were canoodling together?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, maybe
There's no way they were 2 girl squirrels because the canoodler couldn't be doing. Could it be from behind
Right.
getting doing
Right.
that?
Yeah.
Like there was no way
Right.
that was going to be
Oh, my
happening with 2 same.
Did you see what Roberta said a minute
squirrels.
ago? She said Lady Ford's coming to Rhode Island. Do you know that?
Guess what?
What?
Kiss me once,
Kiss me, Dilly?
kiss me twice.
That's right.
I'm going. I'm going.
Greenwich Odium, September 17th,
Come
I
on,
believe.
pretty
Oh my God! Here we
baby,
go.
kiss me,
Kiki, why
daddy.
did you have to sing every
Kiss
goddamn
me
song?
once.
Look, I'm gonna close my eyes forever. Now stop it.
Twice.
Knock it
I'm
off.
going.
You going?
I'm going.
Good.
I can't wait. I've never seen Lita.
You talked to her though.
I've talked to her.
She's funny as hell.
So
Such.
Oh my God, I just spit.
She's nice. We've never met Lily before, and we've talked to her before. She's a good person. Well, I don't really know her personally, but she yells at her dogs, and she's great. She's a rock goddess. So we're gonna see her at the Greenwich Odium September 17th in East Greenwich, Rhode Island.
All right, wait.
Lita
So
Ford.
we get a whole bunch of canoodling going on.
Canoodling?
So Bill says
What
he has a
Bill?
video of 2 turkey vultures canoodling on the barn roof.
Really?
That had to be crazy because
Why?
turkey vultures are like
Well, they're
crazy
vultures.
looking in itself.
Right.
So that had to be crazy. Big spoon, little spoon, but they were the same size, Gina. So I'm kind of confused. So Candy said, I remember my reaction like I got off a horse and riding all day. I don't know what that was about, but I can
What?
only imagine with Candy.
Look,
And Kathy said lions at the zoo canoodled in front of the kids.
Oh my
And
God.
the kids asked what the lions were doing. And I lied and said they were hugging.
Oh my God.
I mean, what are you going to say?
Hey, Kelly Bailey.
They don't even know what
Kelly Bailey from
canoodling
Texas says, ducks like the canoodle in their pool. Oh my God. I hope they clean up after themselves.
I've never seen ducks do that either.
Oh, I have.
Have you really?
Oh my God!
Do they quack or do they scream?
They go, they quick about it.
Scott said canoodling squirrels on OnlyFans. I would never ever
what
like
canoodle?
Take advantage of wildlife canoodling and get paid for it. I would never do that because it's a private thing. Yet they're doing it in public.
A lot of people do canoodle and they do get paid for it.
They do. I know.
Ooh, that's my voice change.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
How do you? All right, to each his own. Okay, I get it, but
hey, that's fine.
I can't.
You can't what?
I can't. I would never do that.
Okay, that's fine. Anyway,
I wouldn't do that.
It's time now.
That's like,
it's time. Thank you for supporting Kiki.fm. And
it's like different people all the time, right? Like I can't.
Listen, I have to canoodle in a little while.
Okay.
So we want to make sure we get home, at a decent hour.
No, it's going to be a late one tonight because I got a lot to do.
Oh my God.
We got a lot going on.
2 nights in Jamestown in a row. It's fine. Whatever.
It's fine. Take a nap.
It's time now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for more of your canoodling classic rock.
Remember Manilli?
Manilli? Yeah, what's a Manilli?
Why am I thinking of a manila envelope?
I don't know. Don't blame them.
I used to call them vanilla envelopes.
They were good singers, though. I really enjoyed them singing.
Girl, you know it's true.
They're very good, very talented young men.
Ooh,
Is that what they were?
So do you remember Milli Vanilli?
I sure do. I used to play them on the radio all the time.
Girl, you know it's true.
Oh, my God.
I love you. I do.
Thank you. I wanted Milli Vanilli to canoodle with each other. Continue.
Ow.
No, I'm just saying.
Retract it.
Retract what?
I thought Milli Vanilli. I thought they were great. I never once said, come on, they're not really singing because that never crossed my mind. I never thought about that. When I found that out,
I was devastated. I didn't sleep for like a year. They were one of my favorite duos. I used to think of them like a modern day Daryl Hall and Johnny Eating His Oats.
No, I didn't think of them as Hall and Oates. That never ever once.
Oh my God! But I used to get requests for that song. The songs all the time.
They were great.
Can I hear Milli Vanilli? I like to hear them sing. They're not really singing. Whatever. Continue.
I mean, I would just listen to their music. I would enjoy it. I would sing it. You just didn't think about anything. Now, in case you forgot what happened with the Milli Vanilli scandal, it was a big scandal. When Milli Vanilli came to be, the pair knew that they were going to create, I guess we would call them a faux band. I mean, that would be the word we could use in today's language. They knew they weren't really going to sing. This was all pre-planned. I still can't fathom this whole thing, but yeah, they knew. Girl, you know it's true. It wasn't true. It was faux. Really. Now, they did not use their voices to sing on any of the songs. It's just crazy. Like nothing. Zero. Nada. The pair took off like a rocket no matter what, and they appeared everywhere. Milli Vanilli were everywhere on everything. You just saw them all the time. And it just seemed like every time you turned around, there were Fab and Rob all over the place. So people in the industry were constantly buzzing. However, even though we didn't know the truth, they were all buzzing about the fact that these guys were probably not the guys who were really singing on the records. So people knew this was the thing. Just crazy to me. And however, Clive Davis, who released Milli Vanilli's album in the US, was not aware that Fab and Rob were not really singing and believed that the album credits stating that they were the real singers were absolutely true. However, I was doing a bunch of reading on this whole thing, and people kind of denied that. They kind of said, come on, Clive allegedly may have known what was going on. He's Clive Davis, smart man, right? The pair's producer, Frank Farian, who clearly knew the truth, consistently denied the accusations that the guys were not really singing on that record. So if their producer is telling you the truth, why would you not believe him? He's the guy. He's the one that's there 1,000% of the time. You're not going to think he's lying to you. So at the 32nd Grammy Awards on February 21st of 1990, Rob Pilatus and Fab Morvan won the Grammy for Best New Artist. But wah, wah, wah in the background, not so clippity-clappity between Fab and Rob. As ecstatic as they were, they both knew that the excitement would probably be short-lived, and short-lived it was. They knew they were going to get caught. Totally. The very first and very last so far Grammy revocation took place 9 months after receiving the prestigious award. They got their Grammy taken away. It's the first and only time that has ever happened. But yet no one else has ever lip synced. I mean, this was extreme though. This was pretty extreme. Now the pair said that they were planning on giving the Grammy back, but the Recording Academy head, Michael Green, beat them to it. They did. Even though they lip synced at the Grammys on the night of their win, which was frowned upon since other artists had done so in the past, like Janet Jackson, it still wasn't considered that big of a deal. It wasn't frowned upon, I should say. Other artists have done it. Big artists. On July 21st of 1989, people began scratching their heads, though, when Milli Vanilli performed at Lake Compounce in Bristol, Connecticut, alongside Paula Abdul, and when their audio began to skip during their set, they ran off the stage until being prompted to get back out there and finish their set after the glitch was fixed.
Oh, my God.
Get your butts back out there.
You can't skip.
Go sing your song.
Pretend to make more money.
Sing your song.
Just deceive people left and right. Blame it on the rain.
Now, sadly, Rob died of an accidental overdose on April 3rd of 1998 at only 32 years old. Fab Morvan lives in Amsterdam and tells his and Rob's story in a brand new documentary, which was recently shown at the Tribeca Film Festival. Luke Coram is the director, and even though he was only 7 years old when this story took place, it stuck with him, and now he's able to help Fab get the truth out there. Fab Forian and Clive Davis, Frank Forian and Clive Davis refused to be interviewed for this documentary. Milli Vanilli sold millions of records and made the people around them a lot of money, but they were made to look like the bad guys when all they did was hop on board for what probably seemed like a super fun ride. You'll be able to watch the Milli Vanilli documentary on Paramount Plus this fall. I do remember this whole thing. They really were made to look like they were the devils. And that's so sad because, again, somebody, it's kind of like the whole sell your soul to the devil, right? You're offered all of this money, all of this fame, all of this recognition. Listen, we're going to put this little band together, but you're not going to sing anything. We're going to pretend that you're singing. We're going to put your names on everything. But really, that's not the case. It's like a pretend. We're going to do pretend.
They had the look, though. I mean, everybody just was intrigued by it.
Beautiful looking men.
They did it for a while. I used to play Blame It on the Rain, which I just mentioned. What was the other song I used to play? Oh, Girl, You Know It's True. Mm-hmm. Girl, I'm going to miss. And so many other, Baby Don't Forget My Number. That was a big song. Baby. It was great. I mean, I used to get requests for that every week. They were on fire.
Blame it on the rain. Yeah. Blame it on the moon. Stars we see at night. I don't know. No matter what I do, don't put the blame on you. Just blame it on the rain. Yeah. Gonna blame it on the rain.
So if they lip sync, do you think I could lip sync and make all kinds of money too?
Absolutely
not. Nope. I don't know how the Milli.
You forget stuff.
What do you mean you forget stuff?
I think what they did was kind of genius because when you think about it, they had to be actors, right? They
were great actors.
They had to. They danced in sync. They were all They did that thing, and they what's the skipping thing with their legs? Like they did that.
Skipping thing with the legs.
I mean, they were in sync with each other. They had to lip sync. They had to.
They look like they were related though.
They did, but they weren't.
They weren't. No. One was from Germany. But they had the look. You think that was their real hair?
Yeah.
hair?
Absolutely.
They,
Absolutely, they're real hair.
Didn't they used to wear like kerchiefs on their heads and stuff like
Sometimes.
that? Yeah. They had a look, though.
My mom wore a kerchief.
Yeah, but she didn't sing and Blame It on the Rain.
No. But they wore bandanas, really.
Really?
They wore bandanas. Yeah.
I don't know. It was the guy's name was Robin. Was it
Fab and Rob?
I don't know. It was either Fab or Rob. I remember one of the guys that had eyes that just like pierced right through you.
Candy is something else.
Well, she's always something.
She's just something else. Like I can't. Well, I can't with Candy.
It's all right. It's all good.
She's so funny.
Oh, whatever. Right.
Get off your horse, girl. All right. Wait, where's a horse? Nah. I can't do a horse. I can do a goat.
Oh my God, you need help.
Because like they say, you think a goat says bah, but it doesn't. It kind of sounds like that. And a duck kind of sounds like they say quack, 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 but they don't do the Q.
Why are you talking about ducks for tonight?
Because I saw ducks in our yard the other day. Yeah. They were walking across the yard. They're so cute. Like ducks are freaking adorable.
Because they canoodle all the time.
They walk around. I don't see that though. I didn't see that. Like the squirrel thing is going to bother me for a long time.
Well, you're probably going to
It's going to bother me.
You're probably going to need therapy for it.
I have PTSD.
What's PTSD?
PTSS.
PTSS. What is that? Squirrel disorder? I don't know.
It's a squirrel disorder.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let's go because you know why?
Why?
I got a surprise. I got to share.
Oh my God.
And we're gonna open a magazine, and I don't even know the magazine's from like a year and a half ago.
So you got more classic rock raw?
I do.
Okay, now it's time for more of your canoodle classic rock raw right here on the Kiki Classic Rock YouTube channel. And thank you for listening to Kiki.fm. My name is Al. I'm gonna go canoodle in the background.
Ew. Canoodle with who? You're only by yourself. Like, that's weird.
No, I brought Billy with me tonight. Go ahead.
The squirrel. Al.
Well, he
Al.
He want to go for a ride to Jamestown tonight.
Disgusting.
No, it's not disgusting.
Say you're sorry.
No, I'm not sorry.
Say you didn't mean that.
Mean what?
Say you didn't mean that.
Billy is kind of lonely because the two girls were canoodling. Yeah, that's fine. Continue, will you? Oh, my God. Classic rock raw.
We've been talking about the battle that has been going on between Priscilla Presley and her granddaughter, Riley Keough, as they disputed the will of the late Lisa Marie Presley. Now, the terms of the settlement were recently released, and Riley is the sole trustee of her mother's estate. Riley has agreed to give Priscilla a lump sum payment of $1 million, plus an additional payment of $400,000 to cover Priscilla's legal fees. Now, once Riley receives Lisa Marie's life insurance payment, she has 10 days to pay Priscilla what is due her. Allegedly, Lisa Marie has about $35 million in life insurance, but I'm not exactly sure if Lisa Marie's debts will also be paid through this settlement. Priscilla was officially removed from Lisa Marie's estate on May 11th, and because Priscilla and Riley have both agreed to allow everything to be settled so quickly, they are saving a ton of money in legal fees. Riley will not only be the sole trustee to her late mother's estate, she will also oversee the subtrust for her twin sisters, Harper and Finley. So how much does the Elvis brand continue to generate? That would be over $100 million per year. I had no idea. No idea that Elvis Presley is still really, really relevant. Colonel Tom Parker screwed Elvis over for his own personal gain, so all of Elvis's music prior to 1973 was sold to RCA, meaning that Elvis or his estate got nothing for all of those early hits, and there were a ton of them. Come on. Think of Elvis pre-1973. Oh my gosh. It seems like that's all he did was release hit after hit after hit. Now, there is still money to be made from his music that was released after 1973, but Lisa sold off most of that part of the business years ago. Sony Music, who owns RCA, generates over $23 million a year from Elvis music, and EPE, Elvis Presley Enterprises, manages Graceland and all of its assets, which include movies, TV, music, and more pertaining to Elvis. Graceland is the most visited private residence in America, and Elvis bought it in March of 1957. Forget this. How much did Elvis buy Graceland for? $102,500.
That's it? Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
And that is
a
about
lot of money back then, though.
That's about $1 million in value today. Just last year, Elvis's estate made over $110 million, mostly because of the Elvis movie. So there is still a lot of money to be made in the Elvis Presley estate. Sadly, Lisa Marie is gone. Hopefully, her daughters stay financially focused and driven to keep the legacy going. Like, just so sad that even all took place. But it seems like Priscilla is now out of that whole deal. And I mean, was it worth it to fight over that for $1 million? Really? I mean, I don't know. I think that whole thing is very, very sad that it even took place. Sometimes you just got to shake your head and go, why? So the Wheel of Fortune is not going to be the same without host Pat Sajak, because he said after next year he's retiring.
Oh my God. What about Vanna?
I don't know. I don't know what happens to. I think Vanna stays, to be honest. She's like a fixture.
What do you mean she stays?
I guess she stayed. Why? It's not like they're a package deal. I mean, I don't think they signed anything. They have to.
Aren't they married?
No.
Okay. Well, is he old enough to be her father?
All right. I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
First of all, I didn't even know that Wheel of Fortune was still even on the air.
Neither did I.
It's so sad. I mean, I'm out of the loop on some things. I mean, I used to watch it all the time as a kid with my mom. My mom always watched Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Like always watched it, trying to guess. I always did so good. I'm like, I should go on the show. But then if I get on the show, I'd probably do terrible. And second of all, Pat Sajak looks the same. His hair is different, but he looks good. Like he's good. I don't think that's his hair. I'm just throwing it out there. Probably is not, because he has a lot of it, which is fine. You know, it's fine. I think he looks nice with no hair. He doesn't need to have hair. He really doesn't need it. Just take the hair off.
I don't need hair.
Take it off.
I've taken it off.
Because Pat Sajak has had no hair. Like, he's had very minimal hair. He looks good.
Do you think Pat likes a cannoli? Oh, my God.
Canoodling?
Yeah. It's a cannoli.
This is he might like a cannoli.
Right.
Once he's done canoodling.
Right.
It's better than a cigarette.
That's right.
Cigarette.
The Wheel of Fortune. Right.
Merv Griffin created the long-running TV game show in 1975, and in 1981, Pat Sajak and Vanna White took over Chuck Woolery's spot. Remember Chuck Woolery? We back in 2 and 2. Was this 2 and 2 and 2? And he did like all those dating shows and stuff like that. I love him. He's so cute. I thought he was so cute. And Chuck Woolery, he was on before Pat, and Chuck's co-host was Susan Stafford, who was born in Lynn, Massachusetts, and she subbed for Vanna in 1986.
No kidding.
No joke, Al.
From Lynn, Massachusetts.
Wheel of Fortune is based on the game Hangman, which I didn't know. I had no idea I used to love to play Hangman. And you'd spin the wheel, you'd pick a letter, and try to solve the puzzle that was on the board. Now, in 2008, Michelle Lowenstein Moore became the very first contestant to win the $1 million prize, and only 3 people in total have won the $1 million jackpot. I was not one of them.
Oh, it's fixed.
I was not one of them. No, only 3 people out of all these years have won the $1 million jackpot. That's
not right.
Pat has held the position the longest on the show, and he said that it's been a wonderful ride, and I'll have more to say in the coming months. Many thanks to you all.
Thank you.
Pat has won 3 daytime Emmys, a Lifetime Achievement honor, and is the longest-running host of a game show. 41 seasons later. Come on.
Wow, it's a long time.
It's pretty good.
Long time.
Sajak is 76 years old, and who knows who his replacement will be.
I know.
It's not going to be me.
I know who it's going to be.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. There's rumors out there.
They're saying Whoopi Goldberg. That's not going to. I saw that.
I heard a rumor today about
who?
Ryan Seacrest.
Oh, he'd be good.
Right.
I would love him to do it.
But
I think he'd be great.
But he doesn't need to do it.
He doesn't need to, but I could see him shifting into that.
I can't. Talk about shifting.
Ryan's so nice. He seems like such a nice man.
Karen's here from Canada right now. Karen. You know, she made a cut. Karen, I have something to talk to you about.
Can I finish my story?
I'm sorry. Sorry, Karen. It has to wait.
Thanks, Al.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Cannoli.
So even though I didn't know the show was still on the air, many people do, as it is one of the most successful brands around. Now, raise your hand. How many of you have watched or do watch Wheel of Fortune? Or tell us in the chat. Give us a thumbs up in the chat if you still watch Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune! I don't watch it, clearly, because I know it's on the air. That's so sad. No one's watching it. Oh my gosh, no one's watching it.
No one.
Wow. Look at that. No one's watching. So who's watching it?
Nobody.
Wow, not one of you watch Wheel of Fortune. But you know what? It's okay. They're considered,
right.
Really good. All right, go ahead, Al.
What was I going to say?
Squat said, nope, sorry. No, it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Karen is here from Canada tonight. So I post pictures of silly things on my Facebook once in a while because I have nothing else to do in life. So I put a picture of a Mount Laurel, a Calmia latifolia. And Karen came back and she says, Allie, that's a nice bush. What the hell does that mean? Don't you have those bushes up in Canada? Do you know that Karen up in Canada right now, her lilacs are just blooming right now?
Wow,
that's how far behind she is a rock climbing here on the east coast of the United States.
Cold up there.
It's cold up there. So her and Angela have to snuggle every night because it's so cold.
They're gonna canoodle. That's like the word of the week. I want everyone. Okay, so
Karen doesn't even know what you're talking about because she just came in a little.
It's okay. Everyone, for your homework this week,
right?
I want you to use the word canoodle at least once in the coming week.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna. So you're gonna take a note. You're gonna get your little diary out. And next week, you're going to tell us how you use the word canoodle.
Right. And
hopefully, I remember to ask you how.
Well, I'll remember.
Or maybe you canoodled. Maybe you did.
How do you
maybe
say
you
canoodle, right? Like you say
canoodle.
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 Everybody say canoodle. Canoodle.
All right. I have a surprise. Hold on.
You have a surprise? Yeah. Oh, God. Phyllis is here, too, by the way. Hi, Phyllis. How are you?
All right.
Now, we had smoke from Canada last week and the week before. We had smoke from Quebec last week. The week before, we had smoke from Nova Scotia. So, Phyllis has smoke down there in Tennessee. So, but, lilacs are great. We have white lilacs here on the East Coast, Karen. We have purple lilacs. The botanical name on lilacs is Syringa vulgaris.
That sounds vulgar.
No, Syringa vulgaris. And the nice tree was Syringa reticulata. That was a tree lilac. And the only reason I know Latin because I was going to become a gynecologist once, but that never worked out. I got fired.
So I'm not even focusing on anything you just said because, all right. So I'm going to tell you a story. Now, you guys, it's story time.
Story time?
Before we read our magazine.
Oh, get rid of it.
You guys know I'm a yard sale person.
Oh, God.
I go every single week.
Yeah.
And you also know that I love Cher.
Who?
I found someone
you're obsessed with
to
Cher.
take away the heartache. Wait. If I could turn back time. That's like my favorite. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. I love Cher. I absolutely adore her.
And Karen loves Cher, too. Who doesn't love Cher?
How could you not love Cher? I mean, she's just amazing.
You still going on with that guy?
No.
Okay.
So,
okay, go ahead.
I went to, I go to yard sales. So a couple of weeks ago, I drove by a surprise Sunday yard sale. I was on my way actually to that event at the high school. And I said, I got to stop. I got to find it. So I found it. I went and I got on my car. It was freezing that day.
Never see this.
And got some items. I spent $25.
How much
$25.
Okay.
And she had this book.
A book?
She had this book there.
I like books.
And it's by Cher.
No.
And it's called The First Time.
Really?
I love Cher. So I said, How much? How much is the book? She said $2. I said, okay, no brainer. Hello.
Oh, look at her.
So then she proceeds to tell me, oh my gosh, I met her once. There was a book signing in Boston and she signed my book. It was a great day.
Yeah.
Right over my head.
Okay.
Right over my head.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my God, that must have been awesome because just to be in the presence of Cher, I don't care like if it was 30. Well, I would want more than 30 seconds. I'd be selfish. I'd want a minute at least. Like, wow. Book signing. She signed your book, yada, yada, yada. I have not picked up this book until a few days ago.
Okay.
Cleaning up my stuff or whatever.
You got to say yes a couple weeks ago.
So I said, let me open the book.
Okay.
Let me just open it up.
Yeah.
Open the book.
Yeah. Open the book.
I opened it.
And we all sleep alone.
And I turned the page.
And the beat goes on.
Guess what?
What?
Cher signed it.
What?
Cher signed this book. You can see all of the marker marks right there. This is signed by Cher.
This is from Cher, right?
I don't know what it says. Love Cher. Love Cher. Love Cher. And I'm telling you guys, I don't know if you can see the marks of the marker here.
Yeah, I can. On the right-hand side.
She really signed this book. And I'm telling you, I almost pooped my pants. I almost pooped my pants. I had no idea. Now, mind you, if the woman never said to me, I went to this book signing.
Maybe she wants it back.
Cher said, no.
Okay.
She's not getting it back.
Well,
because she has no way of finding me.
Yeah, she can find you on YouTube channel.
She doesn't know me.
She knows we're in Jamestown.
Oh, so I know this is really signed by Cher. And you can tell it's, and I'm like, you know what? Oh my gosh. I don't even care. It wasn't personally to me. I don't care. Literally for $2, I got myself an autographed book by Cher.
I mean, that's just as good as having something autographed by Steve Perry, Gina, right? No.
Oh my gosh. No, can you believe that? What are the chances of that happening?
But it doesn't say to somebody. It just
nope, it just says love Cher.
No, it says from, doesn't it?
No, it says love. It's an L.
It's an L. That's right.
Yep.
She
and that's totally her signature because see, look it, right? See that? Yeah. And then this is the back.
Wow.
I'm not auctioning it. This is my book. I'm keeping it.
That's going to the safe.
Can you believe?
It's going to the safe.
So again, you never know. That's why going to a yard sales, you never. And I swear, guys, I had this book sitting on my couch for a week, and I didn't. I could have even just put it away until I was going to read it. I opened. I'm like, you know what? Because what she had said to me kind of went in my head. I said, let me open the book. Sure is Poopamania.
Poopamania.
She wrote in it. She signed it.
Scott will give you $50 for it right now. He's offering you $50.
Nope.
Do a hair bit high.
I love Cher. I love Cher. I love Cher. I've loved her forever and ever. And like I said, I don't care that I didn't have that signed, but to have just like something from her.
Right. Can you hold the front cover up again?
Really?
Yeah,
why?
Because
you want to see it again? Peter said he wants to see it again.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the book.
Wow.
Now I'm trying. Let me see when this came out. Here's the back, like just a generated thing.
Yeah.
This came out in.
Well, look at that.
Oh my gosh. And look you can tell too, it bled through the other page. Look at this. Can you see?
What do you mean bled through the other
page? That's the other page. So she used a marker. This is not even the page she signed it. It bled through the other page. So hold on.
Look at that.
Yep.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Yep.
That's the real
deal, kids.
My God.
And here it is again.
Nice fingernail polish, by the way.
Thank you.
Wow, that is.
Can you see it?
My God, this is original stuff.
I can't. I'm shaking.
Oh my God.
I'm shaking.
I didn't, because you brought something down in a bag tonight to Jamestown. I didn't. This is signed by Cher.
Can you effing believe that? Can you? $2 at a yard sale, sitting on a table. It's freezing cold in June. I have my winter coat on, and the lady gave it to me.
Well, the Harley Davidson motorcycle show, which was great. But oh my God. And you didn't realize this until a couple of days ago?
I had no idea. And then what year is this from?
Oh my God.
This is from
the 90s, 2000?
No, I'm thinking 2000s. I don't know. Let's see. How come I don't know?
I can't believe this is signed by Cher.
Signed by Cher.
And the Magic Marker came right through the page.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, 1998. 1998. So again, that's why I encourage you guys, if you drive by a yard sale, stop.
You never know what you're going to find. Just stop.
You never know.
You never know.
As Sue says 25,000 times a day, you never know what you're going to find. And guess what?
What?
I found a signed book by Cher for $2. Like, what the heck?
Kiki got
what the heck?
Kiki got a little Yorkie dog from a yard sale.
I got my dog from a yard sale. Yeah, I got Al from a yard.
She got me at Goodwill. No, Salvation Army. Whatever. That's great. That's a great find.
Telling you.
That's a great find.
I'm telling you.
That's a really good fight. Right. Really.
All right. So now
can I talk about a couple things?
Yeah, wait a minute. Hit the like button, guys.
Okay.
Thanks. I appreciate it so much.
So first of all, prayers and thoughts go out to Dionne Warwick tonight. She had a medical incident, right?
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that, but you didn't say what. Do you know what?
I don't know what. It's something to do with her leg or something like that.
Okay.
So we wish her the very, prayers and thoughts. So whether we got an opportunity to see her not too long ago at Twin River, great lady. We wish her the best of luck.
Always.
And the other thing you need to talk about tonight is this guy who just had a baby with it. You talking about the last week, the 29-year-old girl, right? Was it Robert De Niro?
Thank you, Karen.
What? What'd you say?
So I'm in the bathroom this morning. And he's like, Robert De Niro. I'm like, what? Why are you talking about this right now?
Who, me?
Yes.
What?
You're all upset. Like your eyes weren't even open. You're like Robert De Niro.
Right.
Why are you so mad about it?
I'm not mad about it, but it's kind of weird, though. I mean, this girl could be his granddaughter. And, I think she drove herself home from the hospital because I don't think he can drive anymore.
I know.
But whatever.
So Candy said, Kiki, Cher is going to come for that book. You might get a surprise visit if Cher gets wind of this book of hers.
That's fine.
Let me tell you.
Cher's great.
Steve Perry.
Oh, my God. Please.
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
Steven Tyler.
Right. Steve.
Cher.
That's Cher.
Cher.
Steve.
I mean, I always say the three Steves,
right.
E's, but Cher.
Right.
Again, I say it all the time since I was this big. Like, I adore that woman. I adore her. I think she's a spitfire. I think she
always was.
Stands up for what she believes in.
Yeah.
She's been through so much.
Right.
I love her.
But
I love Cher.
She was great with Sonny too.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm. And I think of Sonny and Cher. I don't just think of Cher.
No, the TV show you used to watch that every week. Everybody did. Yeah. And she had a way with the camera, and it just her looks and just look at Sonny and stuff like that. And we've seen her in concert, and just the outfits is, oh my God, the outfit changes that she has in concert. Isn't she doing like a final farewell tour, whatever the hell it is?
I don't know.
I'll
go though.
We'll go.
All right, guys. So it is vintage magazine time. Al, say goodbye.
I get to go check out some stuff. Somebody's been knocking the door at Jamestown.
Someone's knocking at the door. Somebody's
just to
ringing
remind
the bell.
everybody, if you visit Jamestown this summer or fall or whatever, make sure you drop by Narragansett Cafe on 25 Narragansett Avenue in Jamestown. Great people. Mark and Esther do a great job down there, and the great music and everything else. And now it's time for some whatever you're doing. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, so guys, I have been buying these magazines nonstop. I have so many that I have not opened. Like, this is not open. I'm not going to turn around. There's my stuff on it. But so this is not opened. I did not open it. I don't know what's in here. I have a feeling it could potentially be either Steve Perry or Journey related. So it's vintage magazine time, your favorite time now of the week. I hope. All three of you. So we're going to open it and see what's in here and see what magazine we have to read this week. Now, if it's really long, I'll do like I did last week. We'll do a part 1 and a part 2, and I'll just do half. So let's see. It's going to be interesting. Let's see. I love, this is, so I received this on March 19th of 2022. This is how bad I am, because I'm so, like all of you all have your own lives and we're all busy. This is how, but like I have all good intentions of doing things and then it doesn't happen. All right, so here it is. Well, they do it nice. This is what I'm saying. Tight shoes kicks ass. And let's see what's on the front. Oh, I was right, kids. I was right. Oh. Circus Magazine and Journey time. It's Journey time, everybody. But we're going to get through the magazine first. Okay, let's open this puppy up. These old magazines, like I cannot believe that I'm talking to someone last night about Tiger Beat magazine, how he used to read them and his wife could not read them because her mother wouldn't let her. All right, let's see. We got to smell it. Hold on. I'm going to smell it. Kitty just said it. Cindy, you have this one? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, ready? Wait, it's time for we got to smell it. Hold on, ready? Doesn't really smell. It smells like a little bit moldy, to be honest. Wait. Let's get a good smell in here. It doesn't really have that smell. Let me go in. I'm going to go in. We're going to go into the magazine itself. I'm not going to look. Yeah, it doesn't really have a smell to it. Maybe because it's been sitting for so long. Oh, that smells moldy. Ew, God, now. Oh. I'm going to get spores in my nose. Oh my gosh, my body's going to be taken over by mold spores now. See what I do for you? Do you see what I do for you people? All right, ready? So here it is without the plastic on it. Have you heard of paper mites? No. Oh my gosh, am I going to die? Are they going to go up in my brain now? Oh, geez. All right, ready? Journey, how they cope with platinum paranoia, young girls, old wounds, and hijinks on the road. Oh, girlfriends, sit tight. Did you get your pizza order? Did you get your snacks? Go get your snacks because this is going to be good. Now, this is from July 22nd of 1980, and the magazine cost $1.25. So also in this issue, the Grateful Dead took on 15 years, a look at their long, strange trip in pictures, McCartney album reviewed, Judas Priest, a peek behind the black leather curtain of these heavy metal monsters. Ian Hunter, is the ex-Hoople too smart to rock and roll? Debbie Harry and Meatloaf in Roadie, summer movie smash pops with Insanity, and Willie Nile, hip hype or hope? I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at Steve Perry's pants, though. Can we just zoom in on that? Oh, and look at how tight those. Let's get in there. I'm going to use his face too. We don't want to be sexist here, but let's just. Yes, we do. We want to just zoom in. We want to just zoom in on the pants, but I don't want it. I don't want to make him embarrassed. All right, now let's back it up a little bit. Backing it up just a little, so you get a good grip in there. Do we get the good grip? Some Greg Raleigh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. We'll just back just a smidge. We'll get it in that shot. Get it in the shot. We're gonna get them in the shot, and here we go. Oh baby, there we go. Oh, he's looking at you. Steve's looking at you. Steve's looking at you. All right, here we go. Enough of that. Calm yourselves down, everybody. Oh, look at this. This is great. Okay. Here on Earth, Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath. I'm going to turn the page here because this next ad is amazing. We all know how I like the ads. So look at that. This is great. There's nothing like these ads, kids. I'm just telling you. These ads are amazing. Now, this one's, you're going to like it. Ross Valerie tours and records with Peavey. Ross Valerie's energetic bass playing is the heartbeat of Journey, and they have it in quotes, Journey. To translate that energy into Journey's high-powered music, Ross relies exclusively on Peavey bass guitars, amps, and speakers. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at Ross Valerie was in a Peavey ad. Come on. This is so cool. I would back it up just a little so you guys can see it. Can you see it? You see my face. I don't want you to see my face. I want you to see Ross. Can you see? I look so creepy. Look how creepy I look. Word. Oh, yes. Ross Valerie. Okay. Calm down, ladies. All these comments about tight black pants. Can't calm it down. It's Friday night. I'm feeling all right. A major story. Oh, look. This magazine's like killer already. Billy Squier, a major story, the tale of the tape, the continuing story of rock and roll is being told on American radio now. Billy Squier's debut album features the single You Should Be High, Love, Rich Kid, and The Big Beat, available on Capitol Records and cassettes. His debut record. Like, this is key right here. Come on. Freaking phenomenal. This is phenomenal. This is just beautiful. And then here we go. Here are the table of contents. Who remembers those? Ladies and gentlemen, the table of contents in the card catalog at the library. I used to love going through. I hated going through the card catalog. Let's be real. That was time consuming and hard. And all right, I'm going to ask a question. How were the card catalogs always in order? There is not one time I can remember in my life that I couldn't find a card in the card catalog. The book cards were always at like librarians. I think like they knew their stuff. They were on it. Maybe they're still on it. I don't know. I haven't been to a library in a really long time, but librarians back in the day when first of all, they were scary. And the ones that I knew, probably not even here anymore, but they were frightening. So they probably were so anal retentive about their card catalogs. There was never one missing. Oh my God, we're still on pants. We're talking about, Scott says librarians are aliens. That's what I'm saying. Like they probably know. Did any one of you ever steal a card from the card catalog? That's mean if you did, but it's funny. All right, so the table of contents. All right, let's read the Journey one. Journey arrives. That's on page 24. Having fielded the whines of a chorus of critics, the San Francisco band glows with platinum after the success of Departure. Find out their reactions to charges of commercialism in this profile of the Fivesome. Never heard that before. As we caught up with them on the road. Carl Arrington wrote the article. I like it. Oh, and there's allegedly a Judas Priest poster, but we're going to do this page by page, kids. We're going to just take our time and we're going to go through page by page. Oh, profile. It's Daryl Hall. 50% of Hall & Oates talks about his instrumental work on sacred songs and how he uses his musical tools. All right. Interesting. Okay. I don't know who that is. Want to know what to do with young girls? Find out from the Scooters on their new album, Young Girls. I don't know. Who are the Scooters? Like, don't come hate me. I don't know who the Scooters are. You probably do. I bet Scott does. Scott's probably like, oh my gosh, you don't know who the Scooters are? Like, I bet all of you now are yelling at me, but I don't. No, everybody's still talking about pants. I don't get it. Oh my God, Ted Nugent. So this says, even if I were alive, I couldn't help him. Sigmund Freud. And then there's an advertisement for the Ted Nugent album. Can you see that? Thank you. That's funny. Oh, Scott says he's stumped. Thank you. Thank you for being stumped. I like that because you're never stumped. Oh, Carl Arrington, who wrote that Journey article, was the managing editor of the magazine. So this should be snappy. Oh, the Blues Brothers. They'll never get caught. They're on a mission from God. John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, the Blues Brothers, the original soundtrack recording on Atlantic Records and Tapes, featuring the single Gimme Some Lovin'. Come on. Fun stuff right here. Can you see? I hope y'all can see. I feel like it's blurry. I feel like I'm creepy. Looking from this side. Just my eyeball. See my eyeball? Yeah. Letters. Continued from page 6. I didn't even see the other ones. All right, let's take a letter, shall we? Let's see. No, maybe not. They're long. They're really long letters. Well, all right, we'll do one. We'll do this one because Karen's here. Maybe she's still here from Canada. So this letter is titled Vampire Circus. You may like to know that the only reason I bought the February 19th circus was that the exquisite Deborah Harry was on the cover. However, putting Deborah's beautiful face next to that rock singer, Robert Plant, was, with all due respect, a mistake. Here is a classic case of extreme contrast. Deborah Harry has a beautiful face while that rock singer resembles a vampire. I never, ever thought of Robert Plant looking like a vampire. Even when I handed the magazine to the sales girl, she said, "Why do they spoil the cover of a magazine that way? She's so beautiful and he's so ugly," unquote. There is no way the cashier said that to you, buddy. I'm sorry. Cashier didn't say that. You said that in your head and you're saying that the cashier said that. She didn't say that. She didn't say it. I'm just throwing it out there. I said I didn't know. And it's still a mystery to me. If Deborah Harry ever appears on your cover again, please put her on alone. She has the looks to go with her talent. And that was by Cliff in Toronto. Cliff, come on. You know the cashier didn't say that. No way the cashier said that. Guys are funny. All right. So this one, Meatloaf, no crackers at the Ritz, and Johnny Rotten's Bandstand Grandstand. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be a good one on this page, too. I like it. A lot of good stuff here. Rock and roll found a new home when the Ritz unveiled its wonders in New York's Greenwich Village. Among the luminaries attending the May opening were the members of Kiss, Meatloaf, whose technical crew helped. What the heck? Wait a minute. Something popped up here. Hold on. My folder. Why is my folder popping up? I don't know. Whose technical crew helped design the elaborate lighting and sound, and Cheap Trick's Rick Nielsen pictured left, who was awed with the Art Deco ballroom environment and state-of-the-art video production. The party featured vintage films of trend-setting 60s bands like the Beatles and Rolling Stones. Rock is dead, ? Not here by a long shot. I'm not going to read everything. And then on this page, we got some Kiss. I am reading impatiently. Absolutely. We're going to be patient. Make you want for journey. And who knows, maybe I won't get to it tonight. I'm just kidding. I'm here for the long haul. We'll read the Journey article. Don't worry. I'm hot though. I'm sweating. I'm just saying. So Chris kisses off. Just as the group's 15th album is about to hit the racks, Kiss has lost cat-masked drummer Peter Criss to the lures of a solo career. Look at that. Although rumors circulated that the whiskered wonder was ready to take off the famous Kiss makeup, Criss nevertheless appears on the new Kiss LP, Kiss Unmasked, and he will continue to be managed by the group's longtime overseer, Bill Aucoin, and be involved in the Kiss business partnership. While the band is auditioning a new disguised stickman for its upcoming tour, Criss is recording his second solo outing, Out of Control. I've heard talk of the late summer release for Out of Control, a spokeswoman mumbled to Circus, but don't hold him to it. The cat man you see has just gotten quietly married. Oh, that's kind of cool. I love that. Again, Peter Criss. Peter Criss from Kiss. Yeah. Good stuff, right? And then listings. I don't know. Firefall, Jackson. It's just like a concert guide and rock on radio and TV from Saturday, July 5th to Thursday, July 31st. Isn't that funny? We're almost in July. Plus record charts and movies. Look at this. This is kind of cool. Let's see who is on the charts. And then there's a second page. right, let's see. So let's see. We had Firefall. Jackson Brown. Blue Oyster Cult. So I'm guessing, like, is this their concert stuff. Let's see if anybody was in Rhode Island. Hold on. Martha's Vineyard. Mose Allison. I don't even know who that is. Let's see. Lenox, Mass at Tanglewood. Joan Armatrading was there on July 15th of... What year are we in? 1980. We're in 1980. I gotta see. Hartford, Connecticut. That was the Doobie Brothers. July 18th, Hartford Civic Center in 1980. I'm not seeing any Rhode Islands, but we're going to turn the page. Let's see. Human League, they were on tour. Joe Jackson, remember him? Kool and the Gang. League of Gentlemen, I don't know, featuring Robert Fripp. I don't know who. That's a great name, though, Robert Fripp. I like that name. Robert Fripp, he's such a trip. Watch, they were probably in Rhode Island, though. Nobody's in Rhode Island. What the heck? Molly Hatchet, they had one show. Like, no one came to Rhode Island? Please. Boston Gardens. Let's look at that. Ted Nugent on... Oh, here we go. Ted Nugent was in New Haven on July 17th of 1980 at the Coliseum. July 18th in Providence, Rhode Island at the Civic Center. Let's go. 1980. And then on the 19th in Boston at the Boston Gardens. Whoop, whoop. Scorpions in Providence, Rhode Island on July 18th and in Boston on the 19th. So they played together with Ted Nugent. That's really sweet. Van Halen. Oh my God. They were not in Rhode Island. Dang it. How about Connecticut or Mass? Nope. Oh yeah, Mass. They're in Boston on the 25th at the Garden. Shush up. Oh, Phil Lynott. Solo and Solo. The Thin Man takes the lead. Scott said Scooters opened for Whitesnake in 1979. Really? I don't know the Scooters. I don't know the Scooters. I didn't even have a scooter. I had a skateboard. Did anyone hear of a scooter? Who used to skateboard? I did. Let us know in the comments if you skateboarded. Oh my gosh, on Saturday, July 12th, Soul Train presents the Captain and Tennille plus the Ritchie family. This was on TV. And then on Saturday Night Live with regulars Jane Curtin, Gilda Radner, Bill Murray, Lorraine Newman, and Garrett Morris at 11:30. Watched it every week. I did. Look at all the TV listings. Oh my God. What else was on? I love it.
You watch TV a lot.
I did. Shauna Na was on. Don Kirshner's rock concert. Who was it? All right. Join Don Kirshner with live guest performers each week. New York City, WNBC. In Los Angeles, KNBC. Philadelphia, KYW. In San Francisco, KRON. In Washington, D.C., WRC. All at 1 a.m.
Did you say join Don Kirshner live guests? Is that what you said?
Yeah, live guest performers.
What do you think? They're going to be dead?
Well, because it was a live show.
Oh, okay.
So fresh. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, in September.
On WXLO.
There's a station in New York, too.
Poopy head.
No, I worked for WXLO and outside of Boston and Worcester for a long time.
That's why I was all excited.
No, WXLO was in New York.
Yeah, I was in New York. Sorry. Sorry, dude.
I worked for the 27th Market instead of number 1.
Oh, I was trying to be good.
Thank you.
Right.
104.
Oh, can you take 12 inches of British steel?
Sure
Judas
can.
Priest.
12 inches.
You can, Al? You just...
Yeah, she goes, Kiki snorting on a Friday night. Fun Friday, let's all snort together. Yeah.
Police said she saw Gilda Radner in person at the Cosby Show. My gosh, I wish.
Oh, Scott Andrews used to listen to XLO. I used to be on XLO. Yeah, Mike Osborne was. Greg Daniels was now on, oh my God, like Mix 104.1. I used to work with him, Harry Jacobs.
Nancy said XLO was awesome. Al worked at the Massachusetts one.
Yeah, it was great. Big, powerful station. We used to be heard for like 5 states. But I hated it. Like radar weather. Oh, I hated it. No personality. Oh, whatever.
Just published. The definitive long-awaited biography of Jim Morrison. No one here gets out alive. Look at that. Just released. Look at that. Not now. It was in 1980.
Greg Daniels was great.
Oh my gosh, look at Scott. He's so fun.
Why? Oh, he is fun. Yeah, Greg Daniels is a nice guy. Really nice family man, and he's great. I love Greg.
Thought you meant Jim Morrison.
Oh, Jim Morrison I did too.
Now look at this. The person did the word search. Now I did a word search at my work yesterday, and I came in second place.
So anyway, don't know David Spurgeon. No.
Can I just tell you something?
No.
People say word searches are very good for your brain cells.
Right. Well, I don't have any brain cells.
So this word search, let's see who's in it.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, let's ask a question. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, number one. Did London Calling? Who sang London Calling?
I know.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You do.
I do too.
All right, well, don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it. But can I tell you what it begins with?
Who sang London Calling?
Can I say what it begins with?
Yep.
With a C.
Nope.
With a T.
Nope.
Oh, come on. You're making this up then.
It's in the thing. It's in the word search.
Yeah. And
nope, not the Clash.
It is a Clash.
No.
It is a Clash. What the hell are you talking?
Oh, this is from the last issue.
No, Kiki.
The answers are from the last issue.
No,
I'm sorry.
Karen and I are 100%. Scott, Kiki doesn't know what she's talking about. She's saying, "Oh, no, it's not that."
His answers from last issue.
Give the C. No, maybe because of T. Not Clash. No, it's not. It's the last issue. Pay attention. Do your research before you do these crazy magazines.
Oh, you can't. I can't even get the answers until the next issue. So forget about it.
Oh my God, you're never gonna get the next issue. Oh my God, that was a great song. London Calling. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. Am I playing it on Key FM? I think I am. I got to check that out. I love the Clash. The Clash was great. Oh, my God.
Okay, the Grateful Dead celebrate 15 long, strange years with white suits and a cosmic giggle. I like that, a cosmic giggle.
That's great.
Can you see?
Giggle.
I can't believe it.
The Clash. Oh, my God.
It said Nazareth, but I thought...
What are you on drugs? Nazareth.
No.
Oh my God. Who the hell listened to Nazareth?
I did. I love Nazareth.
Oh my God. That was I didn't like them, but that's my own personal preference, right? Whatever. Oh God. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah. The Clash.
Oh, it was just Jerry Garcia, the guys. Hold on. Just showing you some fun photos. I'm not going to read this.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I'll do one thing though. I'll do one. I'll do one.
Do one. Do two. There you go. Is that Jerry Garcia you were showing him a few minutes ago?
Yeah. All right. Ready?
I think Kurt Andrews looks like Jerry Garcia now. He's starting to get that.
No,
beard.
Kurt looks like Kurt.
No. He's looking like Jerry Garcia.
All right. So here's a question from Circus Magazine. Okay. Have you ever come to terms with your image as a spiritual leader or spiritual guru of the Grateful Dead? And Jerry said, that's BS. But he wrote it out, though. It's not really true. It just appears that way. In reality, every other personality in the Grateful Dead is every bit as pushy as I am. It's just that not everybody is as public as I am. Take a guy like Phil Lesh. He's someone who really has a lot to say, but he never does interviews. And he's one of the guys who has some of the most astute SH blank blank to say about the Grateful Dead on every level. Yeah, I wasn't really a Grateful Dead person myself, but Now, here's a guy. I don't know who he is. How they built a statue of Willie Nile. Does anyone know who Willie Nile is? Again, sometimes in these articles, you just don't know. I don't know. I don't know Willie Nile.
Was he related to Nile Rodgers?
No. Willie Nile, singer Willie Nile blends in innocuously with the dinner crowd in a Greenwich Village restaurant. I don't know Willie Nile, and I'm not going to go down that Willie Nile path because I just don't know him. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's the next. I'll go now.
Go
now.
Go where? All right, I'm gonna go look in there against it. Okay, I gotta go now and buy some flowers for somebody. Goodbye.
You do? Me? You gonna buy flowers for me?
Well, yeah, when I go home tonight, I'm gonna put all my flowers that I get for you in the pool. Go ahead, continue.
Oh my God. All right. I'm not going to show you the picture on the back page yet, but it is of someone by the name of SP. So hang on. Okay. We're going to read this article, not the whole thing, just excerpts. But there's a really nice photograph of someone on the next page. So hold on. Okay. So The Journey Empire Strikes Back by Carl Arrington. And this is a little caption right here. It's a little caption right there. Right there. So it says, Journey made it despite bad press, but for Sean left and Steve Smith, the victory is sweet. Okay, so why did they have bad press?
What year is this from?
1980. We're going to be doing Journey dives.
Nah, forget it.
No, we are. Al, you can go now. The cameras are running and lights illuminate the scene in a Houston hotel room. A knock is heard. A young man, bearing an amazing resemblance to Journey drummer Steve Smith, opens the door to find a hot-looking woman standing there.
Oh, baby, come on in. Anywhere you want it.
Wait. Al?
What?
I need you to step away now.
Girl, you know it's true.
Al?
Hey, Philly.
So he sees a hot-looking woman standing there. Hi, want a party? She coos seductively. Sure, he says enthusiastically, ushering her into the room.
What do you mean ushering? Oh, God.
This article is freaking hysterical.
Usher you into the room.
Just as they're about to get down to business,
oh my God,
she deflates his ego by saying, "You mean you're not Steve Perry?" How do you not know it's not Steve Perry? How do you not know that?
Because she hears a voice.
Steve Smith and Steve Perry look completely different from each other.
Well, they're both same Steve.
How do you not know that's not Steve? What a wah-wah moment. Steve Smith, I'm not Steve Perry.
How do you think Steve Smith felt?
That's what I'm saying.
He's going to get it on with this girl who goes into the room and he says, "You know, Steve Perry, all you want me for is just, oh my God, that's ridiculous."
The actor is, of course, Steve Smith, and the party chick is actually his level-headed, steady girlfriend, Susan Gernack. Oh, so it was pretend. They were pretending.
Oh, my God.
Their spoof on the cliched groupie scene of rock stardom is merely one of dozens of clever bits that make up a video, pastiche tentatively entitled The New Avocado Review.
What?
The New Avocado Review.
Oh, I like avocados.
We eat them a lot.
What the hell is that?
The project, mostly the brainchild of bassist turned director Ross Valerie, presents a journey-fied version of Frank Zappa's 200 Motels with bits on drugs, roadies, payola, rock journalists, and a variety of off-the-wall fantasy sequences. I'm really sad that was pretend, because that would have been great if that was real. And I bet you know what? Don't tell me that didn't happen once or twice, though. So, of course, the New Avocado Review may never be seen by the world and become merely an elaborate home movie for the band. That's okay, though, because its primary purpose is to provide a diversion during those endless days on the road. It's a positive alternative to trashing hotel rooms or heavy narcotic use. Guitarist Neil Sean explains, "We're crazy, see, but it's not like we're on the border of turning into a maniac scene." Okay, I'm not going to read everything. But from Perry's arrival, Journey quickly shifted artistic gears and became a band hell-bent on developing a mass following. We were all veterans of the music scene and had the respect of fellow musicians, and that's who we were playing for. When we made the change and pulled back from the endless solos into a tighter format, we discovered that it was just as tough to restrain yourself and not play a note as it is to play it, said Raleigh. Valerie put it succinctly, "We decided to play less and sing more so we wouldn't have to slave for the rest of our lives." Interesting.
Very good.
The strategy worked, and beginning with Journey's Infinity album, produced by singles Sultan Roy, Cars Queen, Baker, the band began getting greater radio airplay and LP sales skyrocketed. So they made that change. They made the change. They said, we're going to sing more. And everything changed for them. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. Steve Perry.
The move, however, was not without its repercussions. A good portion of the cult we'd attracted didn't like the la-di-da SH at first, laughs Valerie. But now I think they're coming around. Well, yeah, I think they came around. I think you got them to come around. Okay, so here we go. So Dunbar was, we're not reading everything. Dunbar was replaced by Steve. Hold on. Now here's the picture. I want everyone to hit the like button before I show it. Hit the like button if you haven't already.
Yeah, everybody has to hit the like
Hit
button.
the like button.
Oh, we don't. Oh, we go off the air.
Stop it.
No, you
Stop
gotta,
being fresh.
No, you just gotta like it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's one. Thank you.
One, yeah.
Need one more. Just give me one more.
Oh
Just give me one more like. One. I don't care. Get your cat to do it.
Get your cat.
Get the lizard to. There. Thank you. All right. So here it is. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. No. Hold on, everybody. Calm down.
Hold on to
yourself.
Calm
down.
Hold on to yourself.
Thanks, Nancy.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh my gosh. Did I make the thing go? Did I break something? Because I whined. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful man.
God, I gotta throw up right now.
Look at him. Oh, that's
Kiki, that's enough, okay?
No, Al, everybody's enjoying it.
I'm not.
Quiet. Al, you're ruining every single moment.
Was she Irish? She's wearing green pants.
Karen said I should put that on my bedroom wall. I wish I could. Al's not going to let me.
Oh, God. Go right ahead.
Oh, my God. Right. Oh, my God. Everybody's sending kisses. The green pants. I know. The green pants are everything. Like, is this not a great picture? Look at this man. Look at. He liked the color green. All right. That's enough. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down.
I did have to.
Oh, these are fun too.
Oh, that's a blast.
We'll wait. I'm gonna keep reading.
I think Steve Perry should sing with Milli Vanilli.
So replaced by Smith, who mingled with the band while he was playing with Ronnie Montrose, who opened for Journey during much of their Infinity tour. Steve is a great team player, opines Herbie. He understands what our concept is and likes it. The current players of Journey seem to pride themselves on their one-for-all spirit. Sure, we still have disagreements, says Raleigh, but we work it out like you would with your family.
Oh, who has disagreements? The group?
Valerie says that Journey aspires to create a kind of rolling frat party atmosphere to keep up morale. This week, I might be in charge of the Bula Bula with my avocado review, and next week it might be somebody else's turn. What's Bula Bula? Oh, Candy, thank you so much for your super sticker.
She wants that so she can get
you.
that picture sent to her bedroom wall.
All right, hold on.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Candy.
Thank you.
I love you, Candy.
So Valerie describes himself and Greg as the old glue that keeps things together. Interesting.
Oh, Greg?
Ross and Greg.
Oh, wow.
Both of them have wives, homes, and avocations that they seem anxious to retire to when their pile of royalty gold is high enough. All right, so now about Steve Perry. There's finally something about Steve Perry.
Oh, my God.
Steve Perry, Journey's stylistic focal point and frontman, not a frightman, has a lot of measured enthusiasm for the band, and as such is an efficient industry backslapper.
What's that mean?
Good job, boys. That's what that means. Good job.
Good job.
Keep doing the good work. Keep up the good work, kids.
Yeah. What year is this from? 80 what?
1980.
Yeah, 1980. Wow.
Steve Smith, the new kid in town, is still dazzled by the lights and fortune, yet is frank about swallowing the whole rock star package. The strange thing for me is that jazz and classical musicians are respected for their technical prowess, but rock stars are known for how many women they can take home or how many drugs they can consume.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
The funny thing is that even when people see the destructiveness of that way of life, they still aspire to it. All rock stars are afraid of not seeming bigger than life, continued Smith, frankly. And that's why they lie, and that's why they are exploited, and that's why they get screwed up. Well, hello.
Oh, my
God. Hello there. By an accountant's reckoning, and probably a psychiatrist as well, the men of Journey are not screwed up. Some members are not above an occasional toke, and they hardly sleep with tin cans around the bed. But their camp isn't one of the full-blown rock debauchery. I don't know. Something like
debauchery.
It was like a typo. I don't know what that means.
I still
it's like a really weird word there.
I still like the Clash.
Sean, on the same subject, we can still play anything we played in the beginning, and there's more to this group than what you hear on Plastic. But right now, we are trying to keep the people happy who are filling stadiums for us in a sagging economy. Well, geez, well, that was 1980. We're 2023 now.
Sag this.
Is it sagging? I don't know.
It's not complaining.
Some things on me are sagging.
You're making money.
Saying.
Just shut up and play the music.
Al, this is from 1980. Stop.
Just shut
Al,
up.
Go away.
Shut up.
Like, I really wanted this to be a nice time.
It is a nice time. Everybody's enjoying themselves. Everybody.
You promised.
Kiki.
You said you were going to go away.
I did go
for
away.
The magazine part.
Okay. Never mind.
Go away.
Go my several.
I feel like I'm on the telephone, and I put it like I shut the door so my mother couldn't hear me, and I'm like, go away.
Oh, you used to do that?
You promised you weren't going to talk during the magazine portion.
All right, I'll pretend and Kiki go ahead.
I don't want you to pretend. I want you to just go away.
No, go ahead.
For now.
Go talk on the phone. That's fine. I'll go my separate ways. Go ahead.
Journey is now firmly established with younger fans as a band in the big leagues with groups like Cheap Trick, Van Halen, Styx, and Gasp, Led Zeppelin in terms of selling concert tickets and albums. Yet all members seem to be nagged by the fact that accolades from their peers have hardly been overwhelming. Really? Really? They can take solace in the fact that their plan has been successful enough for all of them to maintain comfortable lifestyles and buy the better part of $1 million worth of equipment, from trucks to sophisticated cordless instruments, which they tour with. At first, the record companies were reluctant to sign Journey because they thought we were just another supergroup that would hit and run, said Valerie. The hit part was right. The run wasn't. Go, Ross. Love him. And here are some nice pictorials. Can you see that? It's Greg Raleigh. Nice. Like that? Hello, Janice. How are you? Welcome to the craziness. That's right. Now here's a picture of Neil. It's a pretty good one. I've never seen this one. This is really good, actually. This, like, look at the hair. The hair, honestly, come on, guys. Come on. The hair was everything. You have to really admit that. No matter what, the hair was everything.
Looks like he's constipated.
Really annoying. All right, so the centerfold is here. Judas Priest. Here we go. There it is. It's a nice one. That Rob Halford. It's pretty good. Still in place from 1980. Shush. I paid a lot for these magazines. I'm just throwing it. Oh, and it just came. You dumb diddly dupe. I literally just pulled it out of the magazine. It was, I hate me. Oh my gosh, look, it's like rusted. The staples are literally rusted. Do you see that? Oh, dumb doopy head. Judas Priest takes off the training wheels to scream down a rocky road. Do you believe I did that? I believe I did that. Oh my gosh. Instruments of the Stars, drumming up accessories, tickets to great entertainment. Daryl Hall. Oh, I love him. Let's talk about him. Okay. Daryl Hall. Isn't he a cutie? Really? Him and John. When slim, soulful, and sometimes sinister singer Daryl Hall released Sacred Songs, it was clear that some previously hidden facets of his musical personality were coming to light. The popular RCA album is Daryl's first outside the familiar Hall & Oates format. After a decade with H&O, Hall must now balance the twin careers of bandleader and recording artist. So Circus asked him, though your priority is H&O, were there things you'd been dying to do musically that you got into the Sacred Songs album? And Daryl said, I have a certain line of music that's expected of Daryl and John. I have to fit into a certain character that we've created and also has been created for us by other people. If I want to do something different, I have to go outside it. On Sacred Song, there was a way of treating the songs in a certain kind of ethereal quality that I wanted to do separate of John. And I wanted to work with Robert Fripp. There's Robert Fripp again. Robert Fripp. That's a great name. And I hope Robert's like okay. I don't know who Robert Fripp is, but I love that name. I do. Here's another question. So Circus said, some of your songs create a spectral, supernatural effect. Are you trying for that? And Daryl said, yes. I'm usually going for it when it happens. I'm fond of Robert Frippertronics and overdubs for texture. There's that name again. What I try to do with a keyboard is close to what Robert does with a guitar. I like drones and hypnotic textures over rhythm tracks. I've never been as happy overdubbing the soul style moving string line as with a more static drone. Okay, that was fun. In the beginning, there was sound. Genesis. I'm like, where's Phil? Phil's here. Here he is. See Phil? Phil. And Kathy Waddle said Daryl Hall will be in Fort Worth in August. Daryl Hall. Nothing like Hall & Oates show. I'm telling you. Genesis has been truly well named after 11 albums and numerous changes among their members. They're still creating new beginnings in their style and distinctive musical arrangements. Genesis has been a driving force behind cinematic rock. The weekend of July 18th, 19th, and 20th on more than 200 radio stations throughout the country. Check your newspapers for a specific time and station or call the source. Wait, what were they doing? I didn't read the whole thing. So they recorded in concert at the Royal Theatre on Drury Lane. London Bridge has fallen down. Where's Drury Lane? Drury Lane. I sound like I've been drinking. I'm having water. In London. Hear Follow You, Follow Me, Misunderstanding, and more from their latest album, Duke, on Atlantic Records and Tape. Remember that? I don't know. I guess this was on the radio. That's awesome. The Source, NBC Radio's Young Adult Network. New gear from music makers. There's all kinds of microphones and amplifiers. I was so mad. I was at a yard sale a few weeks ago. No, it was actually the one where I got a lot of cool vintage stuff, and somebody walked off with an amp. I'm like, you son of a, how did I not see that? It was like a vintage old Fender amp. I'm so dumb sometimes. Like, I can only see everything. You know what I mean? And Sue helps me. She's really good. But I missed it. Do you swear by your guitar strap? I don't know. Maybe. Nonstop rock and roll with Circus Rock Immortals, #1. Motors, no idle time. I don't know. I don't know them, so I'm not gonna just buy that. Oh, Circus Magazine article. Free. I don't know. You get something for free. Isn't this a great magazine, Patty? Like, not for nothing. It's a good one. Net point for Chris Ray. I don't know. Does anybody know who Chris Ray is? I really don't like when I'm stumped. That annoys myself. Like, I'm annoyed with me. So I apologize. Looks like Mick had on nail polish. I think he did wear... Mick Jagger wore nail polish, didn't he?
He still does.
I think so.
He's into this stuff.
Mick Fleetwood wears nail polish. Actually, Harry Styles has a whole line of nail polish, and Mick Fleetwood was like promoting it and wearing it.
Really?
Into your head. Oh, puberty problems. Let's read this. Okay, so it's like a letter column. All right, let's see.
Puberty problems.
How come they don't have menopause problems? All right, ready? Puberty problems. Dear Dr. Brian.
Oh my God.
I have no idea what this is. I need some advice badly. I have a problem that has reached the crisis stage. I am a 19-year-old male who, for reasons unknown to me, has not reached puberty. Al, stop breathing.
I'm not breathing. I just want to know what puberty means.
All right, hold on. I have pretty well convinced myself that my time will come someday. Do you think I should see a medical doctor?
Yes.
If I were 15, I wouldn't be so worried, but since I am 19, I am a little upset.
Oh my God, get over it.
But the problem has been complicated by my interest in a girl. There is a very beautiful girl that I have known for 5 years now, and she has had one boyfriend or another, most of whom had little or no class and treated her like dirt.
Oh, sure.
But she is in the process of breaking up with her present boyfriend, and I would like very much to date her.
This is from 1980?
Very much, yes.
Oh,
but given my problem, I am not sure what to do because I am afraid when the time comes to tell her, she won't understand. Oh. But if I don't date her now, I might not ever get another chance.
This is 1980, but this is far above the times. This
Hold on.
What we talked about back
Please, then. Dr. Brian, this means so much to me. I hope you will answer my letter.
Oh, my God.
And I would like to know how other girls feel about a 19-year-old date who has not reached puberty. Thank you very much. And then the answer, here's the answer.
What's that?
Instead of worrying about it, why not follow your own suggestion of consulting a medical doctor? All right, so here's my question.
What?
Here's my question, everybody.
What's that?
So if he wasn't in puberty, what difference does it make if he wants to ask her out? Like, is he worried about the canoodling?
No, she was going to ask a girl out.
No, Al, you weren't listening.
Okay, never mind.
Is it the canoodling part of the puberty thing that he's worried about? Because I'm confused. Like, what difference is? Who cares if you're not in puberty? What does that mean?
What's canoodling mean?
Can you not canoodle if you're not in puberty? I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm not a boy.
Well, thank God for that.
Can you help me? Like
I'm not gonna help you.
Can you help me?
No,
because I don't know. I'm really dumb when it comes to this stuff.
Everything you want to know about canoodling.
No, really.
Written by Kiki.
Nobody's answering me. I don't get it.
They're not going to answer.
Why?
Because you're talking about
everybody's
canoodling.
Leaving now because they're like, this is ridiculous.
They're not leaving. They're just,
all right, whatever. I'm moving on to we gotta read another letter.
Oh my God.
To Dr. Brian. Dear Dr. Brian, I'm writing all the Dear Rock fans from behind the walls of a state prison. How do I pick these things? That's not funny. It's not funny. This is not funny. And I want you to know I am as much of a rock and roll fan as any of you can ever become. But I want you to know that all the liquor and drugs that goes with it won't get you anywhere. But right here where I am, I used to be just like the rest of you great rock fans. I used any and every kind of drug in the book, and this is where it brought me. But also, I want you to know that I don't dislike drugs. They dislike me. So think about it before you get into a place like this when all you can do is eat, sleep, and lay around and think about what you've done in the past. So before you get into it like I did, please listen to me and don't let drugs get you down. Believe me, it's a rush. Well, that was good, actually. That ended up pretty good, and that was a good letter.
Letters from prison.
So classified. I got one when I was on WRX, Classic Rock Station here in Rhode Island. It doesn't exist anymore. I got one letter, and it was from a guy in prison.
I used to get letters from prison people all the time. You used to read them on the air.
Yeah, I got one prison letter.
Because when you're in prison, you have nothing else better to do than to listen to the radio. That was your only company, you know? Yeah. I used to read those letters all the time and make them laugh.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then they say, shut up. You know, whatever. It's great. It's great. I mean, you connect with all kinds of people. I mean, just young and old alike.
Oh my gosh.
And people in prison.
So here's more of the classifieds. Now, wait. I'm kind of loving this. It says, get your photo ID. Did you guys ever do that? Did you ever send away for a fake ID? Can I tell you what I did?
What do you do?
I'm going to tell you what I did. I'll never forget this for as long as I live. So I wanted a fake ID really bad because I used to go to the clubs and I always got in. So I don't even know what was the concern of mine, but I was clearly concerned that I just wanted to be set up. I wanted to be squared away just in case. So I got my license and I literally, this was sick. Now you've seen a light, you know what you've seen a license, clearly. You guys have a license. They're small. I literally went to, I don't even know what the craft store was at the time. There was no craft store. It was like Woolworth or Zare or Ames or whatever it was. And I got the tiniest little scratch-on letters. The tiniest ones, like ones that were able to be scratched off and put on a license. So I did one. I did my date. I changed it, but the letters were just high enough that you could totally tell that it was fake, that it was just that those two numbers were put on there. I said letters, but I meant numbers. So I did my entire license with these little teeny tiny rub off letters. And then I got it laminated. And I went to the club with it and it worked. I mean, like they took it, but I do remember one time a bouncer kind of like looking at it, but he still let me in. But that took a lot of time. Yeah. So Candy said, I think the boy's a virgin. I think that's what puberty means. And that the boy is still a virgin or a man or a young man, whatever the hell he is. He's puberty. Whatever comes out of Candy's mouth, you have to love it. You just have to, because it's what I live for, to be honest. Dr. Brian is a puberty.
All right, that's enough. This is a family radio show. Kenny, calm your chest down. Stop talking about Dr. Brian. He can't help it.
Oh my!
He's just trying to help people.
Well, just my question is like, why was the guy really so upset that he's not in puberty and wants to ask her? Just ask her out.
Oh God!
Do you know how to still drive a car even though you're not in puberty? Like,
oh my God!
Can you eat a hamburger even though you're not in puberty? Like, I don't know.
Oh my God!
Like, does something not happen if you're not in puberty? I don't know.
That's disgusting.
I'm not a man.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Thank God for that.
I'm confused.
Yeah, me too.
Now, see, none of the guys are answering. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should be answering this question. And it's crickets now. Crickets.
Fine.
Go away. Hunter gets captured by his own game. Who the hell's Hunter?
He's related to the president.
Who's Hunter?
President's son.
Who are these guys?
I don't know.
Guys, help me. Oh my God, Candy. Oh my, Candy's all over Dr. Brian right now. Who is this? Does anybody know who that is?
Let me see. I gotta scroll up my video screen here. Looks like it's kind of, I don't know who that is.
It's always the same thing. I'm always running and someone's always after me.
Looks like Lil Graham with sunglasses.
They get me too. Some effer shoots me or I fall off a horse. Ian Hunter. Who's Ian Hunter? Who's Ian Hunter?
Foreigner, wasn't he?
No, it's not Peter Frampton. It's Ian. Who's Ian Hunter?
Wasn't he with Foreigner? Ian Hunter. No, he was with.
He was with somebody.
Oh my God, I know who it is.
Scott said Ian Hunter. Look, Kiki, it's because it doesn't. Oh, it really, Rita. Is that why? Is that why he was saying that? I mean, seriously. Does it not happen when you're not? I don't know.
Mata Hoople.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Mata Hoople. All right.
Mata Hoople.
Roland meets Rockham and Debbie meets Loaf in Rhodey. So there's Debbie Harry and Meatloaf.
Peter Frampton's on tour this shit too.
He is. I would love to see him again.
Oh, he was great.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, you can listen to how you can get tickets on Kiki.fm.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Really?
Yeah, Kiki will put. Oh my God.
Peter Frampton?
Peter Frampton, you listen to Kiki.fm.
You giving away Peter Frampton?
No, we're not giving away Peter Frampton.
You just said that.
No, I did not. I said if you want to know how to get tickets to his show, listen to Kiki.fm.
Oh, that was a scam.
No, it was a scam. You weren't listening to me.
Such a scam.
No, I wasn't listening. Show me the way. Listen. I was. Oh my god.
All right. So some call it ego.
I got an ego.
Some call it sheer physical 265-pound presence, but Meatloaf, lounging on a motel sofa like Nero after a hard day's fiddling, calls it charisma. It's what I was born with, notes Meat, apparently refreshed from 8 hours shooting on the set of Roadie in the hot Texas sun with a self-satisfied grin spreading over his expansive face. And that's not an ego trip. That's what God gave me.
That's great. I just burped.
Ew.
Yeah, what happens?
Where's Debbie Harry? We got to see what Debbie Harry says about it. Oh, we have a take of Meat, he continues, in which he's supposed to show a horse up on stage. We printed 3 masters and they're all different. One, he's like a good old boy, and another one, Khaki is crying, and he comes on almost like Brando, real drama, and the third one is somewhere in between. Meatloaf, the former Marvin Lee Adney of Dallas, Texas, first discovered he had that kind of charisma on New Year's Eve 1971 in Rochester, when, as one half of Stoney and Meatloaf, he opened a show for Alice Cooper. I was getting the audience to chant apples and oranges and getting them to stomp their feet and rub their stomachs and all this other bizarre, weird stuff. Then my band came out. That's cool. That's really cool. Let's see anything about Debbie Harry talking here. So it was just Meatloaf. Oh, a couple more pages. McCartney flaps without his wings. Clapton flops upon his strings. So, on McCartney 2, it seems that Paul, now virtually solo, has lost touch with his once shining talent. Oh, please. Paul McCartney did not lose touch with his once shining talent. He's always been a shining talent. The acid test of friendship is watching another person's home movies. Fair weather acquaintances are likely to recoil at the prospect and start muttering something about a previous engagement. Bosom buddies are more apt to suffer such indignities, though even the best ones are likely to be glancing at their watches after 5 minutes and nodding out after 15. Paul McCartney is apparently anxious to find out how many friends he's got by inviting the Word to listen to a whopping 35 minutes of his home tapes on his latest album. Entitled McCartney 2, the collection of 11 tunes is faithful to the spirit of McCartney 1, with Paul doing a one-man band routine and capturing his efforts in a comparatively crude fashion on a 16-track tape machine. The 1970 collection not only had the distinction of featuring Maybe I'm Amazed, one of his stronger welterweight tunes, but was one of the major wedges that forever separated the Beatles when he recently released his initial solo album only 2 weeks before the quartet's Let It Be was scheduled to hit the racks. The album, issued almost exactly a decade later, finds McCartney the only regularly functioning musical entrepreneur of the four, with the others content to commune with in Hollywood, race cars, and angels. And this is by Carl Arrington as well. And then there's other critiques like Eric Clapton and I don't know. Back pages. It's back pages. Big changes in Yes, and Ringo narrowly escapes death. Okay, let's find that one. Let's see. Esquire. Okay. The beat goes on. Ringo Starr is the luckiest man in the world. Here's the picture. He and his lady, Barbara Bach, are cruising in Ringo's Mercedes. They're on a deserted road in South London. Suddenly, Ringo's car begins to spin wildly out of control. It knocks down 2 lampposts, flips over, goes totally around in a circle, and stops 50 yards away. Ringo and Barbara are shaken up. They are treated at a local hospital and released. I don't know who, but somebody is looking over Richard Starkey's shoulder. Hard to believe, but true. Leslie West of Mountain fame is now offering guitar lessons here in New York. What? Remember Dion from the doo-wop days? Now he's doing a gospel album for Word Records down in Texas. What does that have to do with Ringo Starr getting in a car accident? What? I'm so confused right now. All right, so it just made me think. That jogged my memory. Today, Lori Money put out a post. If you don't follow Eddie Money's Facebook page, go and follow it, please. And she does such an amazing job keeping Eddie's legacy alive. And today, she like literally, you're not going to get these stories and pictures anywhere else because she lived through all of this. So today she posted a picture of on this day, and I apologize to forget what year it was. Clearly it was decades ago, but on this day, her and Eddie got in a really bad car accident. I mean, thankfully they walked away. They were okay. The car was not. And of course, Eddie still found a way to make light of the situation. So go to her Facebook page. Well, she's running the Eddie Money Facebook page. And I'm telling you guys, she tells the greatest stories about her and Eddie and the kids. And it's just wonderful, great, iconic history. She was there. She lived it. She has the pictures. She shares everything with everybody. It's wonderful. And that's why Ringo Starr's car accident just made me think of what Lori Money posted today about her and Eddie getting in a car accident on this day many, many years ago. So go and follow that. And let's see, Carnegie Hall, it isn't, but it's paying for my Zildjians, Steve Arnold. Oh, symbols. If anybody's into symbols, you'll know who this company is. I clearly don't. I love these ads. And that's it. Tight shoes. Kicks ass. And who is this for? Foghat. What? Produced by Tony Autita, Don Berman, and Foghat on Bearsville Records and Tapes. Look at this. No shadoodle. No shadoodle. Foghat, ladies and gentlemen. And Journey on the front cover Circus Magazine from 1980. I can't. This was a great surprise tonight. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Really. Vintage magazine night. I can't get enough of it. And if you guys like it, let me know in the comments. I'll keep doing it. I have a lot. I have many, many more. And I think going back to our time, and like I said, it was just so funny how Mark, owner of Narragansett Cafe here in Jamestown, Rhode Island, talked about it last night, talked about Tiger Beat and how his wife could not read the magazine at home. She had to go to a friend's house. I just think it's so funny.
Great people, by the way.
So again, let us know in the comments. You like Vintage Magazine Night. Cool. That's awesome. You guys like it. I'll keep doing it. That's great. Thank you guys so much for being here. Always. Scott said, I want this to be a regular thing. Thank you very, very much. Patty likes it. Nancy, Graham, Kathy, Phyllis. Good. All right, awesome. I'm glad you guys are liking it.
Thanks to everybody for giving to Kiki.fm tonight, to Lisa and everybody else who did tonight too. And we appreciate your support. Appreciate it. My voice is going down and I have to go.
Oh, and there's Howard. Oh, Howard wants to give you a kiss.
Howard, no, he wants to give me a what?
A kiss.
How do you know that he wants
to canoodle with you?
He wants to canoodle with me? Now, Howard, if you just joined the program, we're talking about canoodling. Do you know what canoodle means?
So everyone, thank you again. Thank you for being here. Remember to download the app, Kiki.fm. It's free in the App Store, and you can listen to it on your desktop. It's just great. It's just really great. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. It helps us out so much, really. Hitting the like button helps us out. Sharing this video, commenting, which all of you guys do, which is amazing. And we thank you for being here and hanging out with us. And happy Father's Day to each and every one of you, even if you're not a father, like if you're women.
Right.
Like women, you're not a dad. You're a mom or whatever.
Some women are dads, though.
No.
Yeah, they are.
They're moms.
Well,
they're moms.
Some moms are moms and dads to their kids.
Happy Father's Day, whatever type of dad you are. Happy Father's Day.
And Kiki, thanks for making me a father.
I did, didn't I?
You did.
I did.
You know what? You know how that happened? We canoodled.
Lucy, have a nice weekend.
That was great.
Guys, again, thank you so much. Thank you for your support of Kiki.fm. Thank you for your support of this channel. Thank you for being you. Really and truly. Guys, remember to be kind to everyone. Stay strong. Always, always stay strong because you know what? You guys are strong. You guys are the best. And step outside of your box this weekend, this week. Talk to a stranger. Be nice to somebody because you know what? It always works out. Every time I talk to a stranger, it's always a good thing. It's never, ever resulted in a bad
Not for me,
thing.
though. When I talk to strangers, it's not always a good
Al,
thing.
you talk to everybody.
Okay.
And they love you. It's crazy. It's the craziest thing. You can just put a smile on somebody's face. And always remember to always, always, always go back in time. I tell everybody, I live back there. My brain and my heart is back there in the 70s and the 80s. And you know what? It's A-okay. It's okay to reminisce. It's okay to be nostalgic. And that's what we're doing here.
I love you too.
I love you, Al. Happy Father's Day. Love you. So always remember to turn up the music and always keep rocking. Love you guys. You are the best. And we will see you very, very soon. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy each other, and just enjoy being you. Bye.